Love that.
It's time for Transformers, the show! From Michael Bay to Marvel, UK, every rock on in between. Breaking news and toy reviews, every robot stands wet dream. Grab a brew and join the crew, become part of our scene. Bring your mom, let's drink her on, make sure you're at least 18. Welcome to the show, the party and the flow. Friday nights, let's go, Transformers, the show!
Sorry, we're a little bit late. We were chamber football, and I didn't realise at the time, and the alarm went off. We were like, "Oh, bugger, needs to go live for our Transformers show that we do every Friday night at 8 o'clock." And tonight we're joined by Sam and
Hello.
Primetime Moff. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for
Thanks for
joining
having
us.
us.
It's lovely to have you on board.
Thanks for having me.
Primetime Moff, you're going to talk a little bit about Mask later on in the discussion. We're also going to discuss those repacks. Are they worth it? Because some of them are a bit annoying and some of them are a bit, I want them. And we're also going to do a foreplay, which is going to be our favourite 86 movie bot. So that's super exciting. A bit of 86 movies. It's the 40th anniversary this year. So we're going to do loads of it. All bloody yeah. Before we do any of that, though, it's really important we stop. And we do the news, and over to Andy.
I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Hello.
News. Newsy. News. All the news. Right, come on.
News.
Right, I'm not going to lie. I got about 5 hours sleep last night. I'm very tired. So let's just crack on. Let's just, yeah, there'll be mistakes in this. So accept it. Take it into your heart like Jesus. No, I'm joking. He doesn't exist. Right, here we go. Takara Tomy Transformers MPG 20 style Gen Hot Rod, which is Generations. So this is their Generations Hot Rod. So Takara have released a load of pictures, which we'll see through the course of the news, of these bots that they kind of had leaked last week. And there's other pictures out there that you can find quite easily, but we'll have a look at these. So this was for their MPG, which is still Masterpiece.
I'm not keen.
No.
Hot Rod.
Looks off to me.
There's been so many things. First people were saying it's a Studio Series 86 Hot Rod upscaled. It's not.
No.
Then people said it's the Rodimus that came out in Kingdom upscaled. That's apparently been confirmed as not being true either. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Masterpiece collector, so it doesn't really affect me. But it kind of feels watching people talk about this like people are just trying to find something to like dislike it for.
Yeah.
Whereas I just think if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to buy it.
No.
You know, there's other options. So, but anyway,
I still think
Looks all right. I think Robot Mode looks a cross between the Fans Toys one and the official one. In terms
Yeah,
of
agreed.
grade.
Yes.
you'll
The car
you'll
mode,
see
though.
it better in a bit. So you will have a chance to have a look at
All
it.
right, we'll have a natter in a sec. And Peter is out. He's on the.
He's
lad.
out.
He's being an absolute lad. He's probably
Absolutely,
knee
absolutely.
deep in Fosters right now.
Oh,
His favourite
he's-
pint.
Counting fingers in Norfolk. Anyway, right, we'll keep going. So here is Missing Link Grimlock. Again, we have more pictures of this coming up, so we won't dwell on these too much because, you know, we've got more stuff coming out. There was, again, these Masterpiece movie series, sorry.
Yeah.
Masterpiece movie series Sideswipes. So you've got the one on the left, which I want to say is Revenge of the Fallen. And then the one on the right, which is in the G1 Sideswipe colors, apparently. I mean, it's red. It's a red. So, and then this one, we've got more photos of all of these, but I'd already put them in the news. So this is the New Legends line, which it seems to be kind of like repaints, but repaints hopefully with more of a gimmick or something different about them. And this one, as you can see in the picture there, is glow in the dark, and we'll see more of them in a little bit. And then there's the timeline stuff. Anyway, I don't have much to say about that because I just don't think it looks very good. But that's a personal choice. If you like it, that's absolutely fine. But it is.
I'm curious to see it transform. Like, that's one that I'm hoping somebody will have at the bar at TFN. I can experience it and go, thank God I never bought that.
It is a wonderful feeling, isn't it?
Or Paul buys it, and then I'll buy it for a $5 like 2 weeks later.
When he sells it in the group. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah,
we'll have
so Takara on it at the moment. And then this just randomly cropped up on whatever day it was. Studio Series Devastation Bumblebee. So these were in-hand images that were shared. Now, where I found these from, there was no credit given as to who actually the photos belong to. So it might be that somebody else has seen these somewhere else and the credit's actually been given. So apologies to whoever it was, but doesn't look too bad, right? Looks all right. What? Why is his head so far forward?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Anyway.
transformed.
It might be mistransformed. It might not. It waits to be seen, but it is the one on the right, just to be clear, next to what I assume is the Studio Series 86 one.
Yeah,
side by side. They've swapped sides now, though. So Devastation on the left. I mean, looking at it from the front, I think it looks quite good. There he is with his mates.
That's all right.
The scale on Prime still does make it a bit.
Weird.
That wheeljack looks very blocky, doesn't it?
Oh, I've got that. It's actually decent. It's the Earthrise one. Yeah. It just the colours kind of are better now, unless you want all the livery for that used to be on the sports car mode. But yeah, I think it looks better personally.
Prime looks good.
He does. He just needs to be bigger.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a very fair
The
point.
side to side swipes. Chest.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He still skipped chesty.
Spot the older mold.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They look cool,
alt
don't they?
modes.
I don't like
Looking
the,
at canting. You don't like
the windscreens. You know what? I don't know what the cell shading. I
Yeah,
don't
there's
know
no
if I
cell
like
shading
that.
on the wheeljack though, which somebody pointed out the other day, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're right. They haven't actually cell shaded the wheeljack, even though it's Devastation wheeljack.
I wouldn't want all my Transformers cell shaded, like ever. I wouldn't mind having a little side collection of
Yeah.
like 3 or 4, which are cell shaded.
That's a good point.
And
We're a
then
little
also,
gang.
And I saw somebody say that they like this, and if they could retool it so the alt mode is a VW bug, that would be good.
I think I'm okay for Bumblebees now. I don't like
Yeah.
another.
You've got plenty of choice, haven't you?
Yeah.
I
And
think
then-
then all right for Transformers. They're like,
Yeah, you're right. We should probably stop. Shall we? Yeah.
It's a good one, guys.
Go see you later, guys. Right.
We'll come
right.
back next week. It's Mask the Show.
Mask the
then,
Show.
Masters Universe the show.
Go Box the show.
Teenage Mutant
Football
Ninja
the
Turtles the
show.
show. Football the show is
Rebrand.
definitely coming.
Man United
right.
show.
No.
Nobody's that desperate. Right.
I'm not that desperate.
Power the Primes Predaking reissue. These are in-hand shots, apparently, of the reissue. But God knows, because this could just be the original, because the differences can be extremely minimal, if
Good
any.
photograph.
He
He always takes good pictures, doesn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, not Trab. Well, you know, we know he
Well,
does
that's a
take
good use
photos.
of their feet. Oh, I quite like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
give him a
clever.
stand.
Yeah.
That's
I so good.
There apparently are differences in some of the paintwork and stuff. Not massive differences, but some. I am not immediately spotting any without like going and getting my Predaking and looking at it, which I'm not going to do. So if you can spot them, great.
It's just such a good toy. That.
Oh yeah,
It is.
I think it's brilliant for those people who didn't get it, and
Yes.
it
agreed.
may come in later on when we have that repack discussion. But anyway, is there anything else? Oh yeah, there's a few other shots. So there's the little.
I remember seeing there was somebody done pictures of the reissued it, showing that off, and people were like, "I never had that with mine, the original." And
Yeah.
then they're like, "All right, I didn't realize."
They
it was
didn't
there."
realize you had to open the. Yeah. I saw a couple of people say that. They were shocked. Yeah, that's the little Onyx Prime Matrix thing that came with it back in Power of the Primes days. Back in the day. And it looks very nice. It always looks nice. I still think it's a really good combiner, whether it's quite up to the standards of the ones we've had the last year or so. But it's big and it's imposing. And it looks cool. There's little Onyx. There he
I wanted
is.
to make it smaller with a newer version, and I think it's big and imposing.
Who did the upscaled version of this, Moff? Was it Wei Zhang or someone?
I don't think it ever. Me and Ian had this discussion many a time that I don't think it is upscaled. Like,
Oh.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was just a straight reissue or knockoff.
Oh,
but
there you go.
I could be wrong. Somebody on the chat will know.
No, I don't think so. And
They,
then again, not all of us had this on our bingo cards for 2026 because it's the return of the tiny turbo changers. If anybody remember those things that came in little blind bags, they're back.
Whirl. Look at the whirl.
They're back for a new
oh
generation.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
little whirl.
Skybite.
Ratchet's got a bit of kibble on his arms, just minimal.
Yeah.
It's just something there.
Minimal.
Kibble. That's a new MPG. Don't you be laughing. I'll get into that later. Anyway, so these are the blind bags that you can get. They've started to show up at US retail already. TFW 2005 boards member Dudicus had shared information of them and a list for identification. So you can get, well, I mean, you can probably see them all there, but you can get Optimus Prime, Megatron, Bumblebee, Grimlock, Elita 1, Starscream, Soundwave, Hot Rod, RC, Black Arachnia, Wheeljack, Ratchet, Skybite, Whirl, and Shockwave. And there's their alt modes, because they do change. They transform. No, they convert, don't they? They're not supposed to say transform, but I can say transform because you don't own me, Hasbro.
To be fair,
yeah,
the Megatron alt mode does look better than the Studio 86 alt mode.
It looks more like a gun than it does a tank. The RC one,
the pipe looks better than that Devastation one. It's probably on scale.
Let's go collect these instead. Anyway, Prime vs. Prime did a review of Wheelie rather. So this is the Walmart exclusive Transformers Retro Collection Wheelie, which is really good. Get all your wheelie jokes out now. And I said wheelie, not Willy. Yeah, I don't know what you want to say. Like, I saw somebody pointing out that nobody poses their figures like this. But you know, if you're doing a photo, like you know, you might do. Photographers do. I mean, that one, I'm not going to pose any of my figures like that, if I'm being honest, because the moment the breeze comes through the room or something, everything's going to go down. But does it look good? I hand that question over to you.
No.
Thank you, Sam. Right, we move on.
I want to see it in the cartoon colours. Obviously, it's about toy colours, but toy was shit. Let's be honest. Like,
I love the orange and the grey, like that, and the different shades of grey. They will always, we will love that. I just don't think they need to go with the toy head. That colour just makes it look cheap, doesn't it? Probably doesn't feel cheap. It looks like it might feel cheap.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about recent Hasbro figures that they've got bought and complaining about the fact the plastic feels cheap, especially if you compare them to some of their versions from a few years back. I've never really done that. It's like, to me, that's like doing the pencil test. Do you all remember Sheffertron when he got a load of flack because he started whacking his Transformers with a pencil to check the quality of the plastic? You know, because that's the world-renowned way to check the quality of plastic. Yeah, you whack it with a pencil, see what noise it makes.
I didn't
he got a lot of flack. He got a lot of flack. Hi, Sheffertron, if you're watching. I didn't give you any flack, just to be clear.
That's the whole video, Sam. That's the rest of the show.
We could all learn to play as
toys.
Anyway, here's some comparison shots. Next to that Prime that's not even out yet. Oh, that one sounded meaty. Next to Megs. Next to Thundercracker. You get the general idea here, right? Next to Gears. Windcharger.
Let's say the toy gears at least. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to do that.
Sea Spray, the finest of all mini-bots. And actually a really good toy.
That's a great toy, to be fair.
No, you know, because movie and then other things. And then his alt mode. Oh, God.
I think we'll do all this and then not have a picture beside the G1 toy. It's like we're going to compare it with everything.
Because whoever took these photos,
compare it with.
Prime versus Prime, I guess, as he often admits, he doesn't always have the G1 toys. I like the fact it's got a little robot face in the back there and also visible hands.
Fucking hell.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
How to trigger pull. Side view for you, storage of the catapult under the front if you want, or it can go on the top.
The most pictures I've ever seen of a
Visible catapult syndrome? Is that a new one?
Yeah, visible catapult syndrome. VCS. There's that fantastic Megatron alt mode that we've discussed already.
Like, Bumblebee's rotten. It's like, how do you polish a turd? Like, you're not going to make it. Nobody's going to put a wheelie in front of you. You're like, shit, that's the best toy I've ever owned. I need to own that. But no, like.
Well, we shall see on that count.
They show you that you put this up and they talk about great toys.
Takara Tomy Transformers Missing Link C12 Grimlock. or as most people are referring to it as the finest toy of the year already, even though none of us have it.
Insane.
This is literally the G1 Grimlock toy. Well, it's not, because they've had to do, from what I understand, Takara have had to create this mold completely again, based off the G1 toy. So it's not the same. There's people saying, oh, they'll do Sludge and they'll do Snarl and they'll do Swoop and everything next. My understanding is that isn't immediately on the cards, because again, this is a new mold designed to look exactly like the original, like some of the other Missing Link toys have been, if not all of them, to be honest. But
that picture there, which is, wasn't that off the box?
Yeah, it's the box art. Yeah,
I love when they've done that with the rest of them. It's just like when they did it private first. I mean, that's the thing. We Missing Link. Look how much it just looks like a normal toy, and then actually suddenly you're just like, whoa! It's you're experiencing toys that you've known for most of your life, in a whole new way, and it's just like mental.
It is a thing of beauty. There's so many core memories.
Bigger for his to go in the space that we always kids went, what goes in there? Am I missing something?
And now we know.
Yeah.
But like even his Dino mode is posable to a certain extent. I mean, it's just Although that's how most of us will pose it.
I mean,
120 quid on pre-order at the moment from In Demand and Kapow. 120. Just under.
That's a lot.
That's the only thing I would say. I think 120 is too much.
I don't think
some people have said hang on, because some retailers might do it at less than that.
This is a £50 toy at best, in my opinion.
That 50 quid,
Right.
I'd be interested to know where they've got that figure from, the 120. Like, how is that actually worked out? Because
Sunstreaker was between 70 and 80.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So this is a wee bit bigger than that. But I don't think it's plus 100. I don't think. I mean, I'll buy it.
How much was Prime again?
90. Prime trailer. No, 120 when it first came out.
So that was 120 with a trailer, and like this is just Grimlock. I mean, figure-wise is comparable in size.
Unless they think they're going to sell like it's in the thousands, so like 10,000 or something. So it's
maybe. I mean, look at how
not going to sell
popular it is,
loads of them.
I know some of the pre-order things. I think had sold out for this, or was it for the whole? Anyway,
I think the ones that you're getting just now will be the import. So as of RC onwards, you could buy them through like Pulse and stuff, through the T-Spark kind of brand, and the price was higher. So if you wait, I think there will be import stock goes up, and I think it'll be cheaper.
I just think for that price, like probably about the same height, the New Age Dinobots, and they look almost the same. They look like Missing Link because they look like the toys when you get the toy deco ones. You could buy 2 of every single one for the price of one of these.
It's not the same, but like just for that sake. I mean,
it's not much in it, is it?
I'd rather Missing Link. Missing Link's my favorite thing going. Like, I'm very, very biased to it. Like,
it is very good. There's a reason to be biased to it. This is not Missing Link because this is again the MPG 20 style Gen Hot Rod. Again, Takara releasing some more product shots of it.
That looks good. I've not seen that picture. That makes it look a lot better than that first picture you had.
Well, this is it. Maybe some of these pictures might change your mind slightly.
I do think I can see why people think it's aesthetically like the Generations one. It's style Generations. That's what that stands for. So you shouldn't be surprised with that. But it's going to have it's got better finger articulation. It's got better paint. I think the complaint on the reissue is that the kind of joint between the 2 bits of his arm and his elbow is like grey, so it doesn't kind of stand. This one isn't. This is color coded. So I do think this is better than the bit. But it should be because it's masterpiece. It should be a better level. I'll be curious how it transforms and see how enjoyable it is.
I bet there'll be some similar or kind of shared engineering to it because, like, how many other ways can you find to do it that's as effective as what we've had recently in the Generations kind of style? But then you'll get complaints again because people will say, "Well, it's a masterpiece figure. It should be more than that." But should it? Does it
No.
need to be?
It
Probably
should
not.
be enjoyable and fun. Like
Exactly.
The one I always say, Masterpiece Soundwave is not complex in the slightest, but it's incredibly enjoyable.
Those feet don't
10 years
And
old.
just check out that bot storage. I mean, that's a fantastic.
No.
the legs are messy, aren't they? But
Yeah.
It comes with his little blowtorch,
has he got? Yeah.
and then oh, there was one more photo. Somehow I've missed it. I don't know how I've missed that, but anyway, it was basically the car mode with all of the stuff just on the roof.
Yeah.
So anyway, Takara also showed off photos of their Age of the Primes Onslaught, which is the same as the one we're getting, but you know.
Yeah.
Photos! Onslaught. Combaticons. Paul does love his combiners. Paul, how do you feel about this one?
Oh, joke's on you, Andy, because I actually quite like the Combaticons.
And yet, that also brings me great pleasure, Paul.
But which one's your favourite? No, let's not start again.
Let's do it all again.
I like
anyway.
train bots.
I like trains. That's true. We'll do train bots. We will do train bots in foreplay. Just for you, Paul. Even though I will have to figure out some train bots that I know.
It has to only be combiner train bots.
Thomas, Percy.
Are they bots? Oh yeah, they did do
Modern.
transforming versions, didn't they? Yeah, that'll do. Always liked a bit of Henry and Gordon.
Just bizarre looking that. Like
I
I
know.
don't get why they're showing that off. Like, just don't do that. Like, show it off
like-
as a finished model because
It's
this
like if
is
somebody
doesn't-
says, "Do you have to get the limb bots?" No, you don't have to. But
No,
if you're happy with that,
if you want to skip
then
leg
you
day.
crack on.
it looks
Oh,
dumb.
dear. Anyway, there it is with Vortex as an arm. And there's Blast Off as the other arm. So we have an idea of what it's going to
Yeah.
look like. I still like the Onslaught. So
Agree.
anyway, let's do some more Masterpiece for all the Masterpiece fans out there who are also movie Masterpiece fans. So Amazon Japan shared some of these photos. So here we go. So this is movie next. It says movie next. MPN 01 Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe, and the red one is like the same thing but G1 red. So yeah, Paul, you used to like these Sideswipes, didn't you? Didn't you have
Yeah,
a
I
few?
really do. There's a Studio Series one that I really like. It's quite similar to this one, actually. I don't think I will get this. But yeah, they are lovely. I do like it.
Has he? I suppose it's very difficult to get it as I was going to say as clean as the movie ones, but they had bits jutting out everywhere. But like, does he have a bit of a kind of shoulder backpack, or is that? I can't remember his design completely. Is that right? Anybody?
Yeah,
Anybody in the
the
chat?
Studio
know?
Series one has it.
Does it look
It has those
accurate?
guns as well.
Yeah, it comes with his blades. And the car mode, obviously,
That
looks
looks
good.
Great.
But I suppose that's what they did with the movie things, wasn't it? They made them the alt modes, the focus again, which some people would argue is what the original G1 car bots were. It was the realistic alt modes, and then the bot mode kind of had sacrifices to facilitate that. But of course, the G1 stuff is brilliant, so we shall say nothing against it. And I quite like it in red. I think it looks pretty fierce.
A lot of red, isn't it? I think
Oh, there's a lot of red in there.
I
And
don't
it's
know.
It doesn't feel like
That's right, he's a
Sideswipe
backpack,
red,
isn't
but
it?
like it doesn't feel the red I think I would expect in a Sideswipe.
Yeah, that's some people have pointed that out. Is the red is the wrong shade of red, but you know, the reality is we will, as fans, complain about stuff like that because that's who we are.
That's the biggest part of the hobby, complaining.
I think
Exactly.
the shade of red, the least of its problems. I think.
I'm not a
Anyway.
Baker's guy, so.
Masterpiece. So yeah, that's a Masterpiece movie. Expect them to be available soon. I forgot that photo with it. And then, this. So this is the now what's it called again? New
Awesome.
Legends NL01 Leo Convoy Legendary Green Lion version, and this is a reference to something apparently from you know whichever part of Beast Wars he's in. Leo Convoy, and I'm not gonna lie, I could see myself buying this.
I've ordered it.
something
I
about
love
colours.
Glow in the Dark. Like Glow in the Dark is such one of my favourite gimmicks of all time. and I am buzzing for this. It looks so cool.
I think I'd say it looks like it sucks. That's my personal opinion.
That's what we
Yeah.
like. We like to
Dreams.
balance the opinions, Paul.
It looks
That's
like
fine.
you got it from Body Shop. doesn't it? It looks like a big bar.
Scruff yourself.
Is this
Maybe
a
it is.
bath bomb?
Yeah.
If you want to play with your toys in the bath, Sam, you
Yeah.
can.
I'm good, thank
You're a
you.
grown adult, damn it, Mum. Anyway, it just looks so minty fresh, and it can do that.
Whoa, I didn't know it glows.
Hey,
I mean, come on. Like that's
No.
it. Like I see it before I knew it glowed in the dark. I wasn't really interested. Then as soon as it did that, I was like, oh no, I think I would buy that now.
if there's a way that you're going to impress the ladies, it's a glow in the dark Leo
That's
convoy.
what I've been
Surely.
missing. Yeah, that's why I'm. That's
Put
why
that
I'm
in your
thinking
window,
I haven't
and on a
got that.
nighttime, Sam,
Yeah.
they'll be flocking to
They'll
you.
flock.
Cod bath bomber.
God, bath bomb. Oh, that is superb. Anyway, so yeah, Takara and Abba's in Japan. Thanks. Then there's this, which is the Armada Sideways. So this is Takara's photos of it, but it is the same as the one we've seen previously. It retains that, I suppose, well, they're calling it a headmaster gimmick, but it's obviously not exactly canonically a headmaster. But anyway, it has the gimmick, so you can change his head, just as happened in the Armada cartoon. And the little dudes can ride
that's
in,
cool.
in bike mode.
Is that them combined and then they ride it?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
That's
As we'll
cool,
see
yeah.
as we go.
That's quite clever.
Looks like.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay,
What-
two
And
dudes.
what's the
become
crack?
one
Why does he
dude.
get two heads then if he's not a headmaster?
It was to do with when he was conversing with the Autobots or Decepticons, I believe. It was a
He's
bit
kinda
like
double agent almost.
yeah, a bit like punch counter punch, or
Okay.
you know, I think that was supposed to be the idea. But I mean, when it comes down to it, spoiler alert, he's kind of an agent of Unicron or something similar.
Okay.
But you got to watch the cartoon to figure it all out. Combined dude, just the black head. Look, that's the one I look at. That. The legs go all the way.
That's so funny.
It's got almost no.
That's like the golem for Minecraft.
Yeah, it does.
Isn't it?
That's great. It's great. And then our very own Toys R Us got hold of this early, and there's a video on his channel you can watch. Well, a few that show off things like the transformation and the bot itself. And he had some comparisons, and these are screenshots of that, alongside some bots that you may find yourself putting them alongside in your collections.
Did the
So you
original
can see-
toy do the double head thing as well?
It had a head change gimmick because it came with a minicon.
That's pretty cool.
Or did it come with two? I can't remember. Like, see, I don't have the original Sideways toy. It's one that's on my list to pick up at some time. Definitely came with one. Yeah, it's just quite cool.
I
mean,
I
obviously-
saw in his video that the chest, the symbol changes. You can change it. from
Yes.
Autobot to- I thought that was quite
Makes
clever.
sense,
I like that. I did like it. Oh, sorry.
There's no need to apologise.
But they
I
based off
think
the
it's
same mold, do you think? I know it's smaller, but the
Yeah.
one on the right, it's similar, isn't it? And it's
Yeah, it's got two wheels. Yeah.
Isn't it? I think most bike mode Transformers, not all, but most are similar because
Yeah.
there's just a way to do them, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'm not as harsh as Moff, who's just cut you down there, Sam, publicly. So remember that.
Moff's always
Bring your dueling gloves to the next meetup and make
He's
sure you
always-
slap him hard.
He's always mean to me.
Monday. That's it. So,
Yeah.
And then just because we didn't have enough stuff on MPG Hot Rod,
Good
here
picture.
is a oh yeah, so this was a picture that was shared by Kapow Toys. So this is just another picture they've released to promote the toy itself, not Kapow, but Takara, I assume. But it was Kapow who actually put in their post that it is confirmed not to be a upscale of the Commander Rodimus mold, which a lot of people were saying at the time. But it does share some design cues. So
his
that's
styles
the
kind
info.
of look a bit like almost like they're metal, but I don't know. if they will be.
Die-cast, yeah.
Yeah,
Got that look.
that would interest me. Oh, I don't know. I'll wait and see.
He does love metal thighs. Don't leave him alone in a museum. What we got here? Oh, it's Wheelie again from Notrab. So there's only a few of these. Look, you can put the thing on
That
his...
doesn't look terrible in alt mode, does it? I don't think. Terrible.
I mean,
Very-
define
good,
not
I think.
terrible.
Yeah.
I think the alt mode's all right.
Yeah.
That's just what watching Man United does to you,
Oh
Sam.
my god.
Bad for you.
Standards are just yeah. That looks terrible.
Standards are low. Standards have severely dropped. The thing is, there will be people who had Wheelie as a kid who probably really love him because of that. But I can't imagine how too many people who'd look at it now, the G1 toy certainly, and go, "That looks great." They put a lot of effort into that one. And then also Outback. Now, can you spot what many people complained about with Outback? Let me just move on to the next photo. You might see it a bit clearer.
Oh,
Can
the
you spot it?
pegs.
Not
colours?
pegs, no.
Well, that's
The
shit.
colour?
Who said
Peg.
colours?
Is there
Stuck
two
in the
things?
middle.
Yeah, it's the
Oh.
colours. It's you got the
Oh.
yeah, and then you've got color matching. Hasbro.
They didn't.
Always believing.
But it can go on two wheels. so
Hasbro. Yeah, I mean that's how we pose all our vehicle mode Transformers.
It looks cool though,
popular
doesn't it?
reason.
Outside the mismatched colours, I think.
I do like the fact they've got the M on it as well. Like
Yeah.
that keeps sticking with the toy bit. I like that. I do like that.
I'm
I
taking
love-
the mick, but I'm going to get this. So, you know, does it
Yeah,
bother me that
I
much?
think it's
No.
good. I might get this. Look, I think his legs look really cool. They look really like cybernetic sort of mecha type legs.
Oh, are you
I think
getting
they've
it?
done good. Yeah, I think so.
Nice one. Let me know when you're buying it and when you're then putting it up for sale.
I will tell you, it will not be long.
Save yourself a few quid. Sorry.
Just means you have to wait 2 weeks before you get them.
Money I'm saving is going to put my kids through university. Anyway, there he is. It's Outback, man. You've got to love a bit of Outback, haven't you?
Shit.
Takara shared some more pictures or promotional material, at least, of the missing link C12 Grimlock. There he is. They showed off a little bit of the articulation and things that you're getting. Look, his head turns, which immediately is more than what you got with the original toy. The detailing, the stickers, it's just all
Someone
very,
asked-
very nice.
Is his head further forward than the toy? If you go back to the photo to know if
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
Your
it's more proportional because on
Hmm.
my original his head's way further back. Yeah.
it's miles away. his
It's
head's on
practically on his butt. That's how far back
Yeah.
it is on the original toy. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, Christ. I can forget how far back it is.
There's a
it.
video.
Wow. That's
There's a
very
Yeah.
video which TFW 2005 have a link to on their news section. I think I shared it in our Transformers the Show Facebook group, which if you're not part of, you should definitely become part of. And in that, you watch the guy transform it. After a while, he struggles to get the Dinobot mode chest open and the head back at first. But once he finally gets there, he transforms it, and you can see it all there and how clever it is, how they get the head to move forwards, and there's a bit of twisting and turning in there. Good.
That's a weird bit of missing link. It's like it feels like you should just about to, like so when Optimus Prime came out, it felt like you should just be able to do it without even thinking about it because we've done it how many times we've transformed it, and it kind of then feels alien. But it's when you go over that and realize you're experiencing something new of something you love. It's great. So
Yeah,
Energo Sword.
And then stills from another one of the videos that I think it was Takara put up on their YouTube channel. I'm sure it was because I went and had a look. And they were showing off Onslaught again and some of the things you can do with it.
That looks nice.
And
though.
look, his head turns.
Ooh,
Oh yeah! Again,
impressive.
more than the original one. So you know, what do you want here? What do you want from me? It still looks great. I do agree with what I saw some people commenting that the use of the body part as the trailer it makes sense and it just works. It looks, I think, looks really good in its alt mode. I mean, it definitely is just a pair of legs and some guns stuck up on his butt in that mode, obviously. But you know, what can you do, eh? And then this. So TFW 2005's JT Prime 17 shared these photos, official product shots of Studio Series 86 More Than Meets the Eye collection Scourge, which is apparently a straight repack of the Scourge that we previously had. And these are stock photos that were provided. So for those of us who got this appears to be the exact same toy. I suppose you might want to get it again because you might want sweeps if you missed out on the sweeps as well. That's possible, I guess.
That's a nice toy, but I don't think it's needed for more.
Isn't it more expensive this time around as well? I'm sure that somebody pointed that out, that like the Scourge that came out a couple of years ago is like £5 cheaper or something, or was, than what we now pay for this. So you're getting the same thing but more expensive. Still cheaper though than secondary market. Sorry, Sam, go on.
How much are they? Or is that, sorry?
35, I believe.
Okay.
Well, some places will do it a little under that, but that's the RRP, I believe.
Studio series, is that right?
Yeah.
It is nice.
Looks alright.
Box art. And then the box art on the front is new, isn't it? So there you go.
Besto, I think they will. I think that's the bit that it interests me, is what recolors we're going to get with the Missing Link Grimlock, because they've all had recolors. So what are we going to get with that?
Good point. Well made. Now, shared trauma. So I'll have to explain this, because this was the story that again was on TFW 2005. So I'm going to just read it because it's easier just to read it. Okay. So Hasbro is apparently set to kick off an apology tour over the trauma created by the events and deaths of Transformers the movie. Posting on Tongal, a site for freelance work, Hasbro has posted the following. They want people to produce some humorous and irreverent stop-motion social videos for Hasbro to help kick off an apology tour, which is named as an apology tour, that playfully celebrates the trauma caused by significant character moments and deaths in the original 1986 animated Transformers movie.
Finally.
There's then an objective summary. If you've never seen the original 1986 film, then buckle up, because you're in for a real treat. Known for a darker tone, blah, blah, blah. Innovative for the time. It's a major fan favourite, but really propelled the film to cult status was the shocking character deaths that elevated everything to a whole new level in the Transformers canon. Anyway, there's a spoiler about Optimus Prime, but I won't go into that, obviously.
I just think with, sorry, I was just going to say, I think with what you've seen, where the police have apologised for, I don't think Hasbro had the choice. Now the police have apologised for Hillsborough.
Well, hold on, because...
Oh, you started it with the apology video, you know, you started the trend.
Is it real?
Sorry. Yeah, well, listen to this, right? Hasbro wants to create a suite of videos that help kick off what is known as the Apology Tour, where characters in the movie will knowingly poke fun at and apologise for the trauma that fans experienced. But the most interesting part is they've also put, this is a quote again, to be clear, each video will be designated to one specific character, as the purpose of each video will be to help announce the latest product version. So each video will link to whichever one they're then releasing. And they put a list of characters for people to that they're going to use. So we know now that we will be getting, and some of these we already knew, some we probably would guess, Hound, Hot Rod, Scourge, already seen obviously, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Kranix, Sunstreaker, Wheeljack, Shockwave, Skywarp, Snarl, yay, Astro Train, Cliffjumper, Cyclonus, Blitzwing, Starscream, the Insecticons again, and Prowl. And I can only think that with Snarl, the joke there is going to be that he's barely in the film. It'll be some kind of apology for that. But yeah,
Hot Rod didn't die either, did he?
No, he didn't die, but he killed Optimus Prime. No, he didn't. It's a joke. It's a joke. He didn't really. Or did he? I don't care. So that's it. Yeah,
Don't call me skeptical, but they all sound like they're going to be repaints, and this doesn't sound like an honest apology. And it might be a way. It might be a way for Hasbro to make more money.
You are such a cynic.
How can we save our marketing budget? I don't know. We'll get them to do it for us.
Exactly. That too. Clever. I would be amazed if they're all repaints, as we've already seen from Scourge and Hound.
Yeah.
Pretty much a straight re-release.
Oh, sorry, yeah, reissues.
So yeah. Anyway,
TF the show should do one. Transformers the show.
Oh, right.
Do a video.
Yeah.
The show should
do one, lads. We should do our own apology tour. God, that'd take long.
We have got a lot to apologise for.
We're coming to your town to apologise to you. And for just £40 a ticket, you can be there. Anyway, right.
I think you guys should do a video for that and submit it.
We'll get right on that. And then there's this. You know, because we were clamoring for this, the outcry from the fans of, why isn't there an MLS crossover Transformer to go with those NFL ones? God, I got sick of hearing it in all the fan groups. But thank God that Hasbro have listened, because here you have Transformers Collaborative, MLS Soccer, Optimus Prime. I mean, it looks more like Orion Pax, but anyway.
It's terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, this came via eBay user Transmimi, who has got hold of these things early previously, and we've shown photos that they've taken. There's also some photos from Chucky Chunk, which is a great name for another eBay user. And it's an MLS themed soccer ball transforming.
Yes.
Nice face.
Transformer,
Nice
Optimus
face.
Prime.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I would have thought they were based on Landon Donovan, but it's a good Optimus Prime face.
Great Landon Donovan reference there.
Donovan.
Content.
It's the
All
spindly
the Gen
ankles.
Zs are into.
Like his spindly little
DLD.
ankles.
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
play football with those
He
ankles,
can't play
does he?
football on those
No.
ankles. They'd snap him.
I do quite like. Forget the toy. See that background that he's taking the pictures in? That's
Yeah.
quite cool.
Background's
Like,
good, isn't
that's
it?
Look
Yeah.
at the hooks. Like you can
Look,
do
he comes
some-
with a little football though. You can put on. He is a football, and he comes with a football. Crazy.
Ooh.
Look, you can pose it. Yeah.
That'll be recoloured into Unicron.
Mini
Imagine.
Unicron.
As Lab.
You're
2.
laughing, but right now there's a Hasbro executive who've already got that going on. Anyway, that is a great way to end all the mainline news, so we can get on to some third party.
Done Ninja Warrior UK in Middlesbrough with the kids, and they're like little springy antelopes, and I was trying to keep up with them, and the dads who are 25 years old, and I fell off and landed on my face and my
Ooh.
shoulder with my legs in the air, so face hit the ground
Ow.
first and arm. Oh, my arm's really hurting this week. That's nothing to do with third party news. That's Paul's. I just want to know that you know
Paul's
why I'm
news.
gyrating like this.
And just like the
in front
pain
you.
pain Paul's going through, here's some third party for you.
Wow.
Oh, we know.
Oh,
Third
I'm
party.
freaking outnumbered this week.
Battle this.
It's heavy metal cruncher time as Optimus Prime goes toe to toe with combat Megatron. Prime is one tough dude underneath his hood. He's a transformer missile fun phenomenon. Combat Megatron is combat armed. His mighty mega missiles are slamming. He can mad out more for use mega force, but coming Optimus is still standing.
Oh, you're sorry, your microphone's done the weird.
Spoke too soon. Can you hear me now?
Hear
me now?
Hear me now.
Hear me now?
I hear you now.
Hear me now. Right. What a lovely thought. Thanks. Amy.
My wife.
Right, what are we starting with? Oh, yeah, we're starting with this. So this is New Age Toys H72B Typhon, which is their legend scale shattered glass Volcanicus. And these are in-hand photos from the person whose name is down here. There. It's like the thing we've seen before, but in shattered glass colours. I mean, that looks quite nice. But yeah.
No.
I mean, it looks a bit, reminds me like Shredder, the head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I want it. Freaking hell, I don't need to say that.
It's
Jesus
like crazy things that
Christ.
just make you go, "Oh, I got a toy now," and you have that.
Claire, I did it again. Hooray. We're buying this now. Look at the head. Is that not Shredder?
It's like Buster's
It
question.
is.
Definitely.
Oh, it's regret.
He's
I
my
do.
biggest competition.
I outsell primetime toys 2-1.
Anyway, I think is that the last one? Oh no, there's the little group shot as well. I think they look,
Oh,
they
the
do look
Reissues
nice in
quick
these
kill.
shot black colours.
Oh, yeah, we used to it.
The only one I'm not a fan of in these, I don't particularly like the colours they did sludging.
Yeah, I agree. On the combined mode, I was like, that just doesn't mesh. Nah.
Yeah, it's a bit random. And then there's Grimlock, shattered
Kind of
glass.
blue
Grim.
flame sword. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
So another rabbit hole. Right, this one is Laser Cat Toys JGM SKPO2 Bruty, which is their super deformed Bruticus, and I like the name Bruty. And these came from Mang Motion.
Bruty the cutie. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, look at that.
Aw.
It's adorable. Oh, and he'd still sell you in a heartbeat. Little blast off.
These serve no purpose in a collection, really. They don't go with anything else. They're just so damn adorable. It's like, oh, can I want you? Yeah, I do.
Oh my word. Little Brawl.
Look at me.
Mini Brawl.
He wants
Oh,
more.
but he's got don't you chunky boy. Anyway. What else we got? Oh, look at that little.
That's so adorable. Look at that. That's so cute.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Again, this is falling down the hole. Oh, look at it.
oh.
Beautiful. And Onslaught with real firing cannons, apparently, but I'm going to guess that's the effect they put on.
That could be dangerous.
It could literally kill someone. And a bit of Onslaught there.
That looks quite good, actually.
It does. And then there's the team. Yeah. I like their background as well. Furnace fire.
that's
Oh,
so
there's
good.
Bruticus.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
I like that.
I already have that. Yeah.
Was it Dan was saying there it comes with 2 different chests as well?
I believe it does. It doesn't have like a toon and a toy style chest. Yeah. Is that different? No, that's the same one. It's just from a different angle, so the light's catching it differently.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm
actually.
sure there is a different chest on there. I'm not sure if it's in these photos.
Oh, I really like it. That's good.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
The toy one. So yeah, toon and toy.
Any idea how much that costs? I assume it's a
Off.
pack, is it?
Yeah, they're about 100.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've still got Predator Kings in stock. I've not got the
Look at Predator King
dinosaurs
there.
sold so quick. But if you decide you want to go for them, Sam, just let me know.
Do they come as a
Predator
set?
Kings, gorgeous.
Yeah, it all
Is it-
comes together,
yeah.
doesn't it?
It all comes as
in a
one
box,
set.
It's so cute.
yeah. That's even like from the back, it looks pretty tidy.
Yeah.
The next,
There he is.
Superion's next after this one, and
See,
then
that would be
you
good.
assume they're going to do the
How-
others.
How big is it? How tall is that?
It's not big. It's like
Is it?
maybe
Yeah.
7-8 inches, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it'll take up much room on your
Well,
shelf. You'll be able to squeeze it in somewhere between some of your
Yeah.
masterpieces. That's quite cool. That is quite cool.
It is quite cool, really, isn't it? Yeah.
The weird thing is, I like find all these photos, put them into our news group, then downloading them is like doing a job for me. So I'm just quickly getting it done as best I can, and then I don't always look properly at the photos. Even me, I'm sitting here when you were all looking at these things and go, "Oh wow, you know," sometimes I find, like, "Oh yeah, that does look quite cool, doesn't it?" No,
Excuse me.
bless you. Doctor Who's members of Patrol from Micromasters. So we've got Radar Gun.
Oh, your sound's gone wanky again. Sorry.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Radar Gun and Cannon Truck. Oh, it says it. at the top
You
there.
just like saying "hear me now," don't you? That's all it is.
Hear me now.
On purpose.
Do you know I can't stop saying it like that? Somebody asked.
I don't think you're allowed to say it any other way.
It's the law. It is the law, at least on this show. They look pretty cool still, and Doctor Who stuff we know is good.
I think they'll, because I've heard somebody ask before about the size of them. I think they'll end up being a bit Micromaster size. I'm just going to for showing you like the Doctor Who cassettes weren't in scale with the rest of the Doctor Who figures. They were scaled to go in the recent Soundwave for Hasbro's chest. So I think these might end up being roughly Micromaster size, which would be quite interesting.
Yeah, and there's more Doctor Who. There's Iron Fortress there, Metroplex again. Features a redesigned G1 toy head sculpt this version. So this is DWE 54 rather, G Iron Fortress. And it's got apparently a redesigned G1 toy head sculpt. So this is the one we've had before, but with a different head then.
Yeah. So
Oh.
we had this, and we've had the Metro Titan before, but I think that's just the exact same toy, just as a bit more toy deco. Like you can see the kind of decos, more toy. I think it'll be good. It's good fun. The Doctor Who stuff's fun.
Am I the only one who thinks that we might get a missing link Metroplex? I could see that being missing linked. You know, you could put a bit more articulation.
I'm not
stuff
sure
in
if I
there,
have
so-
£8,000 though to spend on that. That's the only downside.
Yeah,
That's
just
a good point.
sell your Unicron. That'll cover it. Anyway, right, we'll move on. Which one's this again?
Oh,
Is this
this
Laser Cat Toys again?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's their Abominus.
Steel
cheese
Kiddie
style.
Party.
Yeah. No, not
forgot
questionable
this.
at all.
I forgot
there it
this
is.
Abominus has been shown this week. That looks cool.
Yeah, 17.5 centimeters in height.
Or the other Pete's bit.
Yay! He's here in spirit.
17.5. And it's just 7 inches. So yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
They're not bad size. They're good, but they're good because they're not huge. They can they're not going to fit in with anything else, but they then don't need to.
Yeah.
Do you fancy this one, Andy? Abominous.
I don't know. I want to see it with the colours,
Yeah.
possibly because it's Abominous and like him and Piranacon, probably
Yeah.
the two favourites. Brute because he's up there as well, though, so then that means I've got to get that one. And then if you got that, then there's Jesus Christ.
It's a slippery slope.
I'm just going to keep moving
That's
on.
why we've got this whole collections.
Well, this I thought was, I mean, I don't know if other people knew this was coming, but this is I've lost the bloody information. Here it is. Mechanical Shell Studios are doing a toy deco upgrade kit for the Studio Series 86 Megatron. And there it is, in very dark lighting for reasons. But it makes him very shiny and gives him the G1 toy style. I'm assuming the sword comes with it.
See, when the KOs announced, I thought, I wonder if they could do something like that. And then I was like, nah, there's no way. This looks pretty decent. I quite like that upgrade kit.
Toy head as well.
Yeah.
Which there's a shot that comes up in here and he looks like he's got a 5 o'clock shadow and it actually looks really cool. Is that the one? I thought there was
It's a lot.
Oh,
It
look.
must become quite a lot because there's a lot of stuff. It's shiny, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be swapping it out, I guess. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Thoughtful Megs with his titty swirls. Look at that. It's I quite like it for. Oh, is this the one?
Oh
yeah, there you go. Look at that.
yeah. That does
He's
that.
got the Paul stubble going on there.
Nice.
The Megatron version of Paul.
I always just think
Um,
when you see this kind of style,
in
it's
many
like the annual, the kind of gladiator
Yeah,
story in the
yeah.
annual. That's more what I don't see this as toys. I never had the toys. I never knew what it looked like. That's what that reminds me of. That looks like what you saw in the annual. Oh, that's
I
nice.
kind of prefer this to the standard version. I just think it looks more interesting.
Yeah.
Or just buy a second one, do this to that. But either way, it looks quite nice. And again, look, he's got the 5 o'clock shadow going on again.
Nice.
Nice. Are these things not? Has anybody ever added these kind of kits on? I'm guessing it's not just clip it on. You've got to like remove some pins and put stuff on.
This one looks like it's going to be a remove pin job,
Right.
which is
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'll
Of
pay
bits,
someone else to
loads
do
more.
it.
Gav. There's
Gav,
loads more
I was
than,
just thinking that. Gav.
loads
Sit
more
Gav
than
up this
being-
all at TF UK coin.
You should, yeah, and just do
Yeah.
these one by
In fact,
one.
that's a
Upgrade
great
them.
shout. Somebody phone Gav.
That's going to make a killing. Right. I think. All right. Yes. Right. No, I'm going to let you explain this, Moff, because this is kind of you. Well, not you.
Can I tell the story of last night's bit of it? But
Go on then.
there's 3 images, and one of the images. So, premise of this is a collection of stories of people's experiences of Transformers the movie. It's going to be produced for charity. Will be for sale on my stall at TF UK Con and then at TFN. So I knew about it. I saw the main cover, and I've been very busy this week, so I've not really been keeping up with everything. So I hadn't seen that last picture you just showed. I hadn't seen that picture, and then somebody put it up and said, "This is for sale at TF UK Con." And I'm like, "Did I not know about this?" But I did. I just was being an idiot. But it's got like Simon Furman, Flint Dilly. It's got loads of stuff in it. So loads of really cool opportunities. And then if you think about it, you're going to have Jeff Senior, Simon Furman at TF UK Con. That Target 2006 piece, that would look lovely signed by the two of them, wouldn't it? So, really good bit. And all the profits will go to Mary's Meals. Some incredible people behind it. There will be more shown and more shared in the lead up to TF UK Con. We're chatting to the artists to see if we can kind of do some fun stuff as well and kind of really build it off. So, no, really cool stuff. The like that just looks great. Like,
Is that
all
Jim Stafford who's done
Yeah.
that one? It is that one, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to obviously, say it was somebody who it wasn't, but yeah, I'm sure that was he because he shared it, hadn't he? And I've shared it in our group. And
if you give me a minute, I'll
amazing.
tell you who the other one is because I'm terrible for remembering names of things. I don't know how to pronounce this. Ocho Panty is for the one that's not got the name on it, the one that's kind of
is
third one we showed
that one? Yes, because I saw that one on Instagram not long before we came on to do the show.
So good, isn't it?
It's amazing.
I love that, like how much the art has evolved from when we were kids, and just see the level of detail. It's that. It's all the extra wee bits of details you just look through. I know. I love it. I love doing things like that with posters, like just looking through it. So I think that's a cracking piece of art. It really is.
Oh, what's his name? Somebody in the chat remind me. Is he Macabre? Was it? He was from the comic books. Bob. Decepticon Bob. There are those that call him Bob.
Yeah, I really like
Look, there's Grimlock jetting his way somewhere, probably to get a new strategy. Well, we just thought we'd give that a shout out because it's going to be to raise money for Mary's Meals. It's for a fantastic charity, and obviously will be available from Primetime Toys at TFUKCon and at TFN in the summer. TFN or
I know. Keep forgetting that you say TFN, but TFN,
which one? So fantastic artwork, all of it, and there's going to be more in there, and definitely worth picking up if you're watching and you're going. Come grab a copy. Anyway, enough helping out charity.
Nicky said,
That's the end of the news.
Are you going to send it out? Can you send it out, or do you have to be there in person to collect?
I am only selling on behalf, so I can't say yes or no because I don't know. If you're not at either of them, I don't know. I was going to say I'll find out and I'll let you know.
There's posts on social media. There's posts in our Transformers the Show group, Primetime Toys. You've shared a post about it, haven't you, on your Instagram and your socials and things. I'm sure if you put some questions in there, it'll get back to the people, or the wonderful creatives who are doing this, and they'll, I'm sure, find a way maybe to get it to people who can't make the show. Or get a mate to pick it up for you.
Yeah, I'll grab loads. I'll grab all of them. I'll sell them on.
We'll buy 100 copies.
A full price.
50
which is not a price that is good to pull. Right, let's do some pickup.
We now return to the Transformers.
I think I went first. Oh, I won't go first.
Oh, your sound's gone underwater again.
I will let.
What's sea spray?
Sam, do you want to go first? Did you pick game? Have you got any Transformers? Because I haven't.
Or anything. It doesn't have to be a Transformer.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Keep Transformers adjacent.
Yeah, Transformers adjacent is always good.
What we got? A few things recently. I'll say one because I'm sure me and Moff and I are going to align ourselves with one of them. This one is my.
Is that from Love Honey?
Yeah.
That
is
the Blockies wheels
TO1 trailer. It's phenomenal. I think it might be my favourite thing they've done.
Cool.
I really do. The cab is the same one that you get in the wheels.
Okay.
Set. You get that again, and then let's see if I can open it without breaking it. It's just really bloody good. You get a little roller. And it sits in there and it rolls because.
Excuse my ignorance, because I didn't realise you get the Prime. I thought the trailer was separate and you had to buy the Prime and then you get the trailer. But that's
so you get that because I've got the other one. If I don't drop it from the wheels, they're exactly the same.
Oh, look, no, that's got a spoiler.
Yeah, you get both options. So you get the spoiler.
Oh, right, okay.
And then,
that's nice. I like that.
Yeah. And to
Options
which I
are good.
realised when I took the pictures, I put the smokestacks upside down. To which a few people were quite happy to tell me that.
No,
So
that doesn't sound like the fandom.
No, not at all. So that was interesting. Yeah,
That must be a minority.
it's when people say, "Oh, you've got that wrong," and you look at it. Okay, what have I got wrong? Oh, it makes, and they don't tell you. They're happy to tell you it's wrong.
Yeah.
But then they don't tell you what's wrong. Yeah.
Sometimes when these things are done deliberately, Sam, it creates engagement.
I did not do it on.
I know where there's been times when I've been teaching and I've made a mistake with something, and I always say to the kids, "That's right. I was just making sure you knew." And it was a test, and you passed.
And you are right. And I have maybe done that in the past, but this was just down to pure incompetence.
Fair enough.
This was that. The
Honestly.
other one, this is not Transformer related, but it's cool. I don't know if it's going to work. Is these? So
Infinity and beyond.
so these are, and I will make it talk one more time.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Star Command, come in. Do you read me? Why don't they answer?
Why don't they answer?
Oh, that's good, Sam.
So these
Like
are
me
the
trying to
new-
talk to the kids.
Yeah.
Why don't
I'll
they
turn him off.
answer?
Hold on. So that's it. Shut up. Yeah, they're the new Robeson Minis, which is the Toy Story things. So I've got that to try them out. I wanted to see what they're like because I think they should and hopefully will do Transformer versions of them. I think.
They've got the entertained, haven't they? They've got the whole
Yeah.
sets of
And-
different Disney characters. I've seen them look really good.
Yeah. Comes with 5 sets. You get one base. So the robotic stuff's in the base. The figure is kind of, I don't want to say redundant, but it doesn't do anything on its own, and it connects. And I think there's motors that move the arms and that. So you swap out the base for the character you want. But they are a good entry into what they do. I haven't tried yet, but you can connect it to their online studio, and I think you can program them. But they come with about 10 pre-programmed, actions or little scenes. So yeah, they're quite cool. And then the other one, Moff will show it as well, but I'll just
Nice.
because
Rhino. Look at the shininess.
It's so shiny.
Oh, that word. Felt that.
Yeah, it is, and Moff will attest to this, and anyone else that's got them. It just, I don't know, it just transports you back into the 80s. They're phenomenal. They really, really are. I don't understand a lot of I haven't read a lot of it, but I know they've been getting a lot of backlash and a lot of complaints. It feels and looks exactly like I expected it to. Is it the most expensive plastic ever used? I doubt it, but it feels fine. I don't know what the problems are really. I'm sure people have got broken ones or something that's not right on it, and I might got lucky, but I think it's pretty good. And then I'm awfully interested to think what you've got all of them. That'd be interesting to hear, but I think it's bloody brilliant.
Who just passed out?
Yeah, I heard that.
That was me. I dropped my phone. I just you would say it. I thought, where the fuck is my Cyan Culture Metroplex? So I thought, right. Not from Moff, to be clear. It's from AliExpress. It's like, I ordered that fucking ages ago.
So
Let's find
yeah.
out.
I think they're great.
Oh, it does look good. I think I've got the SDCC. What's the difference between the SDCC one and the one that
Colour, isn't it?
Commodus have?
Yeah, there's a slight change in colour, and then the missile is silver based on a European exclusive, I think, and it also comes with T-Bob and.
That's why I bought it, for the little robot.
Oh, that's what I put money. 99% of people who bought it for T-Bob and Scott.
Yeah. I'm going to keep that one sealed. I think that one. But... Question on the masks. I can't remember. The masks are made of rubber and that.
Mm-hmm.
Were they made out of rubber?
Yeah.
In the 80s,
Yeah.
or were they plastic?
Yeah.
I
And
can't
what the
remember.
horrible thing was with them is they become brittle, especially the split seconds transparent ones. They became really brittle. So I've had ones, and it literally you just touch it and it just shatters because
It wasn't designed to last, was it?
No.
It wasn't. No.
And I mean, the figures are great. If they had put an elbow bend in them, like they've got a knee bend in them, they're not perfect, but they'd be incredible. But
Look at that! Look at
Don't
that!
they come with 2 different masks as well?
Yeah.
You've got like a mask that's supposed to be accurate to what you got with the original toy, and then something more looks more like what you saw in the cartoon.
Your Bristol there with the normal mask, Sam, and I'll show mine.
they're just the 2 normals, yeah.
So I've got mine with the.
Oh yeah, and you get the effect.
We lift her on, like,
Yeah.
and that's cool. So, and the two masks are different styles as well. So this is the longer mask.
Oh,
which
it is, isn't
more
it? Yeah, I
the
didn't
original
notice that.
toy.
Yeah.
Whereas the mask without the effect is based on the cartoon, or the original toys. They first came with short masks, but they were choking hazards. So they then re-released them with a longer mask with like a kind of a slit in the top of it, just so that if you did swallow it as a kid, you'd breathe through it. So the masks without the effects are meant to be more like the original first release masks, which are the rarer, harder to get ones, and then the special effects are more like the easier to get ones. So I think that's the best new feature of this set of toys, is the fact that there's that wee extra bits.
Yeah.
It's awaiting flight since the 5th of January. So is it because it's Chinese New Year?
No, not yet.
Not yet. No.
What?
I don't like that you have to put the stickers on as well, though. That's a complaint. I think that's lazy.
I love the fact Paul's having his own conversation.
Let's go on the AliExpress support
It's like
chat
the
and
good
we'll
old
go on with it.
days. At least Arsenal aren't playing because nightmare. Just randomly shouting.
Right, go sucker. Cool. Anything else, Sam?
No, sir. That's me.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Moff, what have you been picking up?
I have got 2 Transformer pickups. So I stupidly, and I was with you boys when I think Andy, you picked this up when we were at Smith's during the summer, and I was like, I don't need that. I've got it on stock pre-order. I didn't. And I was like, I realised after TFN, I was like, have I not got this in yet? And I went, nope, I've never had. I must have missed it. So I had to. I had reached out to Nick and demanded at the point, and he was like, by the way, they're getting a reissue, so don't stress yourself. So I managed to pick one up in the reissue, and I think I'll do what I did with the Constructicons, and I think I'll keep them until I've got them all, and then I'll build them as one. I think that'll be a fun experience. The other one I picked up came into stock this week, and I took one, and I think I'm splitting this with Mr. Grieve, is the 2-pack. So the Magic Square I've got 6-shot and Ultra Magnus. The 2-pack also comes with additional guns. It's a really nice box, actually.
It's not bad.
Nice.
Nice.
But it comes with an additional gun. I think it's just things in the bags that are additional, maybe. No, I think it's the swords. Sorry, apologies. I think it's the swords for 6-shot and the big gun for Ultra Magnus that only come in the 2-pack. So John was like, "Oh, I really want that," and I was like, "Well, Ultra Magnus is shit. I don't want him." So I did a deal with him, and I said, "Here, you can have the Ultra Magnus for £100. The figure's only 120 for the 2 of them, but you can have it for £100. I have to take 6-shot." So I took 6-shot because I love a bit of 6-shot. There's so many bloody 6-shots recently. And then, as Sam pointed out, I did also get the mask. I'm not going to show Rhino because you've got Rhino. I'm waiting till my birthday next month to sticker these all up.
Can't wait to get that. Cannot wait to get that.
But I think it's really good. Extra, again, you compare it to the original, extra features. So this is what I like about the new mask is, like, it's got extra features that the original one didn't have. So this has got wing mirrors, which the original one didn't have. It's got a disc launcher it puts into it. The just small touches like that. The Rhino's got a what's it called in the hook?
The grappling hook.
Grappling hook on the back of it is just cool. The Condor has just got extra paint details compared to the original. So the first thing I did was, and I think I showed these pictures for you, was compare them to the original. And I do get the aspect it doesn't feel, plastic doesn't feel the same quality. But we've just talked about Hasbro within 3 or 4 years having different quality plastics. 40 years of a difference, you know, you're not going to get things that feel that same. For me, it's all this might not have the exact feel of the original. See all the extra cool stuff that it does. The effects on it, you know, I've got mine with the smokestacks with the smoke coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's just that chrome, honest to God, like I've got 3 Rhinos like in the house in 3 different conditions, OGs, and none of them have chrome left. Like they're all gone, and the price to get a good chrome is a lot. So I think it's really nice. The figures are the best bit of it for me. Like, honest to God, I'm so in love with it.
That one, that's the one
in that mask. Like, just I just think that's amazing. So I've obviously I've rejigged my whole setup so that I could put these behind sitting when I'm looking at them, and then I've put the rest of the Series 1 OGs. My Switchblade will go here when it's coming the next week or two, and then I'll swap out the Gator and Piranha with the, because I think it's Gator, Piranha, and I can never remember the black one's name. Annoyingly, they're not releasing Firecracker. So Firecracker was the other one for Series 1. They're not redoing it, which is a shame. You can see there, like, I get the focus, you can see how chrome just wears off from these things. So my whole Rhino's like that. So seeing a beautiful, clean one was really good. And then the other one that's coming in Series 2 is Hurricane, and that's a gorgeous mask car. Like, I can't wait to see that. All shining chrome, brand new. That's going to look so nice.
The Dusty's one, the one with the boat that's on Boulder.
Yeah, Gator.
Is that not in? Is that in?
Yeah. Sorry, Gator is. Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah. So
that mask shelf's so cool.
I know. And the nice thing with the boxes is, like, that's my boxes. I've opened them, taken the toys out, but I can still put them up and have them on display. And it does bring me down a wee bit. It doesn't say Rhino, but
they're not allowed, though, are they?
Yeah.
It was of Gladiator in the 90s.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. They just done a new missing like Vietnam last year, so licensing them. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm dead chuffed, and I know, Andy, I think you're Switchblade. Paul, you're the Rhino. I think most people are getting at least one because they're like, I just want to experience it again. And I think it is a toy line that has absolutely not had any love. Like, bar the one G.I. Joe figure, it's so good to have something on the shelf. And yes, okay, there are faults. It is not a perfect release. There has been challenges. There's nobody can deny that. But I want it to do well because I want to see more. Like, I'd love for them to go into, the fact that I'm almost completing a full Series 1 is brilliant. Are you going to get into some of the Season 2 stuff? Some of the split second stuff's great. So I'll be very curious to see how it goes. I know this has been the biggest toy outside of a Transformer, or outside of Fans Toys, actually. I've never had anything have this many on pre-orders. So it just shows you that if my wee teeny store can have that volume of orders, it has been incredibly successful volume-wise. And I hope it continues, and I hope we get more and more masks. And actually, I hope it kicks into the idea of what other 80s toy lines could we get off the back of it. That, this license has done nothing for Hasbro. They've then just farmed out to somebody and made a shed load of money. So here's hoping it continues.
Fingers crossed for Gem. I mean, Thundercats, man. Is there still stuff available on your website?
I think the only one that's now sold out is Thunderhawk, perhaps. There's definitely Rhinos, San Diego Rhinos. There's a Switchblade, and there was maybe 2 Condors left. But and that was me. I increased my order 3 times.
Wow!
From the very first time, because I put the order in for these when I was with Andy and Pete at the beginning of last year. Like, pure excited, sitting going, "Oh, I can't believe I'm getting these!" And then I've increased the stock order. It's blown me away with the excitement of it, and I'm just hoping that the people that get them in are as happy with them as Sam and I have been.
Yeah, sure they will be.
They will.
Adam said Visionaries. That'd be a great shout, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
There's a really good program. I can't remember what it's called. I'll find it and stick a link into the chat. But there's a really good, kind of newish, come out in the last sort of 6 months. YouTuber looks back over why things failed during the 80s. Does Visionaries, does it?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I'll send it in the chat. Oh, do you know Gav Spence got just interviewed by Sixo? So check that out as well. That was so that came up before the show. Which would be cool. Andy, what did you get this week? Oh, is that everything, Moff? Sorry.
It is, yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, cool.
I got a late Christmas present. So my mum and dad normally have a family gathering just for me, my brothers, and our families. There's usually kind of New Year's Eve time. And this year, because people were away, it didn't happen. And then there was something else that delayed it. So it turned out to be last weekend. And I got a very late Christmas present, but a good one, because I got Onyx, who I was after anyway.
Yeah.
Nice, off the list. But I've not had a chance to open it yet. So that was cool. And then last night, me and my boys, so my son Liam, as I mentioned on the show a couple of weeks ago, I think, me and my boys went to the wrestling, WWE wrestling at Newcastle. My eldest son, Liam, he bought us all tickets, which I found out, right, keep it between us, right, just between us four, obviously.
Yeah.
£170 a ticket.
Bloody hell.
What, really?
Yes, yeah.
Were you in the ring?
In the ring.
I was the ref.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Surprise.
it was.
Yeah.
So I've been to a couple of WWE events with my kids, like my eldest son, who's the one who actually bought us the tickets this time. Went with him to one way back, like 15 years ago or something, and then went with my kids again. I want to say just before the pandemic kind of time, 2019ish. It's the first time I've been since then, and it was great. And there was a load of great matches. Anybody who went to Newcastle for the WWE will know what I'm talking about. But one of my favorite wrestlers is CM Punk, and so to celebrate seeing CM Punk live for the second time in my lifetime, I picked up this from Smiths. So this is
nice.
and my son is already giving me jip, my son Lucas, because he loves his wrestlers, takes them out, does loads of stuff with them. He absolutely loves them. He's a proper collector. And he said to me, "Are you opening it?" And I went, "No." And that just got his back right up. He was not happy. He's giving me some proper jib. He's saying, "Look at me, I'm an old man and I don't open my toys." It's like, calm down, son. Don't bite the hand that feeds.
Good voice.
I mean, he's right. But still. And that's me. That's that's everything. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I think everything Transformers. I did get this, which I think everyone's going to be a little bit. It's a 4K/8K Pro Series HDMI lead.
Woo!
Now, why is my
How long
HDMI
is it?
lead
How long
so
is it?
big? It's because it's 22 meters
Wow, that's
of HDMI. So I'm starting
that's
to
a
work
lot of
through some
HDMI.
Can I ask
stuff.
why you need a 22 meter?
You can, Andy. And I'll
Why
tell
not?
you, it's to go. So I've got a screen downstairs.
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
I'm going to plug this HDMI lead into my PC because this PC is also connected via a LAN network cable. You should be able to. There's a way you can do it. Where you can config the modem, so I can turn my PC on with my phone. The HDMI lead then goes all the way down to my screen next to my chair, and I'll get full gaming power literally on a little flat screen, so I can watch telly, speak to Lisa, play my game.
Yeah, speak to Lisa. Why do I get this image of the Emperor going unlimited power?
No one should be able to do this, but I've done it. So I
And you
can't
can
wait.
play jump rope with it as well, can you?
Playing God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. And the other thing was, I've got I won't get it, but for £3, I bought 3 really large 23-inch by 23-inch square frames at a charity shop quite a while ago. I was going to put something in them. I think I said last week I ordered, so I couldn't find any. You can't find anything really square, which I would like. And I was like, oh, I really like Game Boy covers. And then I was like, oh, I really like Final Fantasy. Maybe I couldn't find any Final Fantasy posters like to fit it. Even Final Fantasy posters really, which looked any good. So I thought I would just make my own one. So I jumped into Photoshop, made my Final Fantasy posters, and they arrived. And they've come out so nicely. I'll get one here. I made myself big because these are pretty big. This is how they came out, and the quality's awesome.
Wow.
Nice.
That's such a cool idea, yeah.
So we've got Final Fantasy 7.
Print's really good, isn't it? That's really good quality.
Yeah, they're all identical as well. I've married them up perfectly. So that's Final Fantasy 8. And then finally, Final Fantasy 9. We came all the way up to 18. No, just those 3. Yeah, so they came in. The quality's brilliant. Really, really impressed with them. But I accurately measured using my arm, so I kind of went that. And they're about an inch too big and they don't fit. And you can't cut them in because it'll give it. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to go to Hobbycraft and get some quite thick boarding, and I'm probably going to put them on the boarding, cut the boarding, and probably stick them across here. I think 3 of them there will look nice. But now I'm kind of like, my head's like, oh, what else can I do, like on Photoshop and this dodgy company that obviously doesn't check stuff you submit for copyright, so just prints it and sends it to you. So yeah, really, really cool. I was quite excited about that. Right, let's move on to foreplay.
Lynn, these are sex people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. They'll think you want to join in.
Oh, so foreplay tonight is our favourite 86 movie bot. So do you want to kick us off, Andy?
Why the bloody hell not? So I have gone with, after much deliberation, the first bot that actually came into my head, which was my favorite one that I was as a kid. Now, obviously, this is not that, because this is the Select's legacy version of Cyclonus. There he is, the superior version in terms of looks to the Kingdom one, because he looks like the toy did. And I was going to just go with that as like the toy that I wanted to put forward. But then I remembered when I got mine out and started messing around with it, that its shoulders are shite. Dog shite, in fact. And every time you put it in a pose and the wind gently breezes past, arms just drop down. It's annoying as hell. I am aware that this is a common problem on this mold. If you haven't got this problem, oh, I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Oh, that's great. But I do, and I have to live with this. Still a great toy. Still looks great. Really evokes that original one. That's why it appeals to me so much. Even despite the problems, I still keep this because it's the look of it that I absolutely adore. But of course, the look is it comes from the original toy, and so that's the one that really inspires me. So as a kid, I got my first movie toys that I remember getting were, for my birthday, I got Scourge and Wreck-Gar. And then for Christmas, I got Cyclonus and I got Ultra Magnus. But Cyclonus, the look, he doesn't do nothing. He doesn't do a lot. He doesn't say much in the entire Transformers the movie 86 film. But I always loved the look of him. And that jet mode is just, I mean, I know this doesn't look exactly like the jet mode in the film, but it's, you know, it was the 80s. It's not a million miles off. That scene where they've tried blowing up one of the shuttles with missiles and that didn't work. So they just launched Cyclonus out there to just literally blast the thing to pieces. It just always stuck with me. So Cyclonus has always been a favorite. I do remember even as a kid looking at the head and going, is that accurate to what I saw on the screen? No, it doesn't matter because I was a kid in the end. So. Oh, exactly. That's exactly how he looked. Yeah. Especially the 2 screws. But it's just a great toy, and I love it. I just love it. Let's start a fight. Which one is the Armada and which one is the actual Cyclonus?
The one with the blue is the Armada, and then the
I agree. Anyway, whether you think he came from Skywalk or what is actually in the script that says bombshell, it doesn't matter because the fact that it was Skywalk. But the fact of the matter is, it's a wonderful toy, and like I was look at this picture. I know, Moff, you've got one of these with the box as well.
You were very kind and gave me one of these, and I honestly, it's one of my favourite TFN pickups. Because it came from you, which was very generous. But I said to you, or I said many times, I'd love to experience it. It's one of the top G1s I wanted to experience, and it did not disappoint. It's beautiful, it's genuinely gorgeous.
And I will one day, probably not, but one day, if I see one of these at TFN boxed, I will probably splurge my entire budget on getting one again, just to have it in the box again. But that picture just evokes so many childhood memories and stuff for me. So yeah, Cyclonus is my favorite.
Wow,
nice. I'll go for mine. So it was a couple, but I got it down to one. So in terms of, we'll go to the final 2. So just a few honourable mentions. So Grimlock from New Age, I thought was brilliant, fantastic, Dinobot, and he kind of ticks my missing link transformer, but especially for not being £120. Then I've also got a HasLab Unicorn that is upstairs next to my bed. That was probably a toy I didn't think I'd ever own. I think Kabao had it, didn't they? They got a stocking of it for £600. And I checked with the wife and then ordered it. I was like, fuck, really exciting.
But
never
Paul,
opened it. Still haven't opened it.
You've never opened it, so how do you know
Ever.
you do own it?
Ever.
It's like Schrodinger's cat.
It's your best bedside
Yeah.
table.
It is. It's right by my bed. And one day will no doubt be for sale because it's gone up ridiculously in price. And then the final honorable mention probably would be the dramatic capture Optimus Prime, which looks like the one from the 86 movie. The Earthrise Prime is probably one of my favorite molds. I love transforming it. I prefer it to the Studio Series 1. Do prefer it to the Studio Series 1. And to get it in those colors, it's gorgeous. Like that. He was one of my favorite pickups of last year. Then my final two, I think as a kid, there's one toy that I really wanted, which was Hot Rod. So I've got the Fans Toys Hot Rod.
I like that. That gets a lot of hate, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't. His arms can go down a bit if they're a bit too high for you. But I prefer his alt mode to the MP Takara alt mode. Sorry, the robot mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, so much more heft. He's beautiful. I don't get.
I've always liked it. I don't get it.
I'm sure they'll do a reissue at some point. It will tidy a few little bits out. Yeah, and I'm sure the reissue will be absolutely fantastic. But he's my runner-up just because I would have loved to have a Hot Rod as a kid. I didn't. So I used to have, is it Point Blank? I said Point Blank used to be my Hot Rod when I was a kid, the Target Master. And then this one's been my number one so many times, same as Andy. But it's the Fans Toys Quietus.
I nearly picked that.
Oh,
It's
what a toy that is, eh?
Yeah.
It is. And I almost kind of want, I don't know what they would do to make this any better, but it's
They don't
such a
need-
brilliant.
No.
They
Like
can't.
how they've reissued the Megatron. The thing with this is that it's a Fans Toys with like quite an easy transformation, and not only that, is that it transforms into the jet beautifully, and it's insane because it's so thin and sleek. It's not one. It is one of my favorite Transformers ever. Love this toy since I got him. I got from the Granger brothers because I think you got a slightly different coloured one. So yeah, 'twas my top three. Sam.
See Ed's comments.
No.
Let's see. Have a look at Ed's comment.
Point Blank wanker.
Oh, Ed. Wonderful stuff.
It was easy, I think, for me. I'll zoom out. It's the Fans Toys Galvatron, the first one.
Nice.
I think it's arguably, it's top three of their best ever figures, and I think it might be my favourite one they've done. I looked at I think the reissue, not reissue, sorry. The 2.0 version does look very, very good, but I still think this looks good enough to not. I didn't even entertain getting it. I just love it. I just absolutely love this guy. It's one that when I look at it, it sort of takes my eye still. When I sort of catch it on the shelf, I just think it looks bloody brilliant. So yeah, that's my one. That
Great
was an easy
choice.
decision, really. But yeah, I love it.
Can
Absolutely
you
love it.
Can you put his cannon on his shoulder as well, or is it just on his forearm?
No, I don't think you can put it on his shoulder. Doesn't look like it. You obviously can on the new one, can't you? I think.
Oh, can you? Right. Okay.
I think you can. Don't quote me on that.
Because I know with the Hasbro version, the recent Hasbro versions we've had, you can put it on his shoulder or his arm, and supposedly that was inspired by the fact that in the comic books, more than the cartoon, the positioning of the cannon would vary from issue to issue depending on who was drawing him. So you kind of had a bit of choice. But I don't know. Sometimes I think it looks better on the shoulder, and sometimes like that, it looks better on the forearm.
Because I think the new one, it's higher up on the arm.
Yeah.
But then when you bend the arm, the gun can't face like that. It can't move with the arm, which I think is a shame because I think it needs to do that. But yeah, I just love this. Absolutely love it. So yeah, that's me.
Good choice.
Thank you.
I sold my one the other day because I'm going to get the newer version.
Are you going to get the new one?
Yeah, but I put my away. I've got the box. It's massive, isn't it? I've got it up my loft. It's such a huge box. And I forgot it comes with different cannons, doesn't it? You get the see-through one and the canteen one. Good old fans
That was their
toys.
heyday. Yeah.
Great choice. Right, primetime Moff.
I went with G. What? No, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do it, you coward.
Yeah.
I went with Hot Rod, and I've
Moff
got
loves
the
wheelie.
retro
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That is beautiful.
G1 Hot Rod is like I maybe my favourite G1 toy I had as a kid. I only had a handful. It's that or Grimlock, but I just absolutely loved it. Just such a cut, beautiful toy. And then this retro release is just so pretty. I remember getting it was the kind of early 2000s. They did the Hot Rod back into the Toys R Us reissue as well, which was just stunning to see it, because mine had just been beat up because I played with it so much. It was so worn, and then to get a really nice copy. So I have a really nice copy of the toy one, and then the kind of movie one. Just absolutely love it. I think, like Paul, I have the Unicron. Unicron's probably the centerpiece of my collection. I absolutely, there's a couple of things in my collection that just take my breath away, that every time I see them, I'm just like, oh my goodness. And that Unicron is one of those. I do actually also, I brought this as a representation of the Unicron, because I still can't believe we actually got a kind of version of the G1 Unicron. I mean, it's stupid, it's silly, but they were cheap, and why not? Like, I do think
that's the best one, Moff. That's the best.
I do think there is a chance we're getting a missing link.
I think we will.
Which would be flipping crazy. And then, can I give you a kind of just a wee silly one that just makes me smile? I seen it at my desk today, and before I even knew what the discussion was. It's the recent Blockies one, but it's because of the wee fishing rod, like the wee fishing rod with the wee gnaw. I can't get the focus in. Like, I just like that. That is just so cool. And I was talking to Greg today, and Greg's only just got round to opening his Blockies over Christmas, and he's like, they're so much fun. I was like, yes, they are. And him and his boy are just building them together. I love hearing that kind of stories with stuff like that actually it's connecting and chatting through, and they're enjoying it. And Blockies have got that kind of bit of fun of it. But yeah, Hot Rod's always going to be my favourite character, I think, from the movie, so it's hard not to have the toy. But boys, you just gave some good examples as well. Like the Cyclonus is probably my favourite of the ones I didn't have. So to have it now is just so much more special. And then those Fans Toys, I'm surprised, Andy, you've never been kind of tempted down the Fans Toys avenue of quite because of how good it is.
I actually
really enjoy it.
Wasn't there a knockoff of that was doing the rounds a couple of years ago?
Sure, bought that because it was
quite a few people were picking that up, and I think was it only about 50 quid or something ridiculous price, considering that everybody was saying the quality of it was more than comparable to the original. Maybe at some point I will. I mean, obviously now the actual versions are quite, as Fans Toys ones, they're not cheap, are they? So maybe if one of those knockoff versions appears somewhere and it's in decent nick, I'd have to give it a go, because it is Cyclonus. But yeah,
it's a great figure. Yeah,
it's one of those figures which is like it's the third party version of like that Generation Springer, where everyone just talks about transformation, alt mode, it's brilliant.
I thought about Generation Springer for this, but to me it's not the movie toy.
No,
like, it's the IDW.
It's the IDW. But how everyone always talks about it, like how amazing it is. Titus is the same, but for.
Can I throw another one in there just for saying it? The Missing Link RC, like to have a G1 RC, you know, after all these years come out, and I brought it for the boys to have an experience of it at, over New Year.
We fiddled with his RC. It was an enriching experience for us all.
Can sit there for a week. But no, it just such a weird bit of a very different Missing Link, because it's not like you're picking up a toy you know. It's not a toy you know, but it certainly felt very G1ish, but also very new because it got articulate stuff. So it was an interesting experience. Some great toys in the movie figures, to be fair, isn't there?
Yeah,
damn straight.
On that Hot Rod, Moff, which colours do you prefer? The original or the that new movie colour one.
I prefer the original because I've got so much love and affection for it. Not that like I do love the pink one. I think I'd like a pink toy version because this is not that. This is not actually what you saw in the catalogues. It was kind of missing. I just love that G1 toy because there's just so much affection for it. What I've never experienced, and I keep thinking, should I try and pick up the Target Master version? Because it's just the original release I had.
I think I had
the reissue was that, so I'd like to experience that. But just absolutely beautiful. I think the actual, do you know my favourite hot rod toy? Out with the very, very first one, see the animated one. It's just it's gorgeous, like the colours on it, everything. Oh, beautiful.
Have you seen the Cloud Hot Rod, which was released?
Yes.
Springer.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Springer.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
Did you listen? I don't know if you did. The Triple Takeover toys lads. They did I did an interview with Nick Roach, and he was talking about like how Springer came about. That Thrilling 30s one, because it was based off his original kind of designs, which I think started off with Sandstop. But anyway, and he was saying he mentioned the Cloud Hot Rod, and he was saying he doesn't have one, but he wants to get one as well. So you can fight him for one in the dealer hall, Paul. That'll be entertainment.
I think
we'll do it for charity.
Money on them. I think they're good money on them. I don't think
I bought one. I paid over £100 for it. I think it's £120, and it never came.
I remember that. Yeah, you were fuming, and rightly so as well. These scammers.
Damn you! Right, let's do. Is it right? Are we doing a quiz?
Yeah, we'll do a quiz because there's no Pete, so there's no socials this week because that's his thing, and we're gonna let him keep that. But we will do a quiz because we've got to fill the time somehow.
Thanks, Andy.
And also, everybody likes it, obviously.
It's honestly my favourite part of the show. Right, quiz time.
I could do without Monday morning, stumbling out of bed and yawning. Didn't get home till 2:45. I could do with a D. I could do without the 9 to 5. Gotta work.
Lost the quiz intro.
Yeah.
You get that?
But we could all do with a D, couldn't we? Chat, if you could do with a D, let us know.
I always want D in the morning. She seems to be taking most of her D at night time.
Morning D, yeah.
Morning D.
Anyway.
Cool.
When do you have your D? Anyway. The discussion. Right, shall we do a quiz? Oh, it's funny, isn't it? Shit. Right, we'll do a quiz. You know the rules by now, and if you have never seen us do a quiz before, it's just a simple quiz. 5 questions with a tiebreaker at the end if we need it. Pulls us limbering up as a previous champion, although he did lose last time. But it's 5 questions, all multiple choice, just to make it easier for you. The tiebreaker is the only question that won't be multiple choice. It will rely on your own knowledge and mostly luck. So these questions can be on any era of Transformers. So that could be fun. And I must ask you all to make sure that you cannot see the live chat for the moment.
How am I meant to cheat if I can't see a live chat?
Well, that's
good point. That's a very good point.
Crazily, that's actually why we do it. It's true, Moff. That's why we do it. But there have been some people spreading scurrilous rumours that Paul, using his 2 massive screens, and the fact he starts clicking on the chat showing the answers, might be keeping one of them open, and that might be affecting how he does.
Did I not win?
Yeah, I know that's a good point.
He did win last time, so I think we can quash those rumors right now until we find out the truth. Right, here we go. Question number 1. Is everybody ready? Moff, are you ready?
Yeah.
I feel the excitement dripping off you. Sam, are you ready?
I'm very ready.
He was born ready. Look at him. Paul, are you ready?
Yeah.
Look, that's what we need. Give us a bit.
Fuck you two up. You're fucking dead.
All right, we may have gone slightly too far then. We've gone slightly too far.
I don't want to play anymore.
Maybe oh my god! I had this image of you smashing your shells.
Oh my!
Oh dear! We'd have to end the stream at that point. Here we go then. Question number 1. Play along in the chat and remember.
If I win, can I get that HDMI cable?
You can. I've had my
Sure, I'm going to say yes because it's not mine, so I can say yes. Play along in the live chat, please do. You get nothing for it other than that feeling of pride, but who doesn't like that, eh? And remember that all questions were sourced from TF Wiki. Please, if you have a complaint about any of the answers, do direct it to TF Wiki at tfwiki.andystilldoesnotcare.com. Right, here we go. Number 1. We're all excited for the new Age of the Prime Sure Shot figure who comes with his Target Master partner, Spoilsport. But in weapon mode, how many barrels does the original G1 Spoilsport have? So his Target Master weapon, how many barrels does the weapon actually have? Is it A1, B2, or C3? So how many barrels does Spoilsport, Sure Shot's Target Master, have? Is it A1, B2, or C3? And we have our answers from the boys. Bum. We need some of that music or something just to make it more interesting. Right, Sam and Paul, you both went with B, which was 2 barrels. Moff, you remembered it as being 3, or you took a guess. It's one or the other. Probably the other. And you went for C, which is 3 barrels. The correct answer, because it could have been any. If you look back at the Target Masters from the time, some had 1 barrel, some had 2, and some had 3. The correct answer is B. It was 2 barrels on Spoilsport. So that's a point to Paul. Sorry, the Paul, and a point to Sam. Congratulations, boys. Let's move on to question number 2. Or do you want to show the people who got it right first, Paul?
Most people got it right. So
Well
Pisto got
done.
it right.
It wasn't a
Guzzy,
hard one, I don't think. I mean, no offense.
Winsky,
Adam,
Adam,
it wasn't a hard one. I just realised that's
I would know.
Simon.
If you could ask me anything about Target Masters, I would be able to answer a single
Pisto got it right
question.
twice.
Oh dear. Well done to those who got it right. Nice. Right, let's move on to question number 2. Staying on the theme of minicon type bots like Spoilsport, in Transformers Armada, Starscream had his own minicon, but what was its name? Was it A, Swindle, B, Vortex, or C, Blastoff? So Transformers Armada Starscream had his own minicon. What was its name? A, Swindle, B, Vortex, or C, Blastoff? Oh, this one has split our panel who've put different answers. Okay, so Sam, you went with C, which was Blastoff. Moff, you've gone for A, which is Swindle. And Paul, you've gone for B, which was Vortex. The correct answer, as many in the chat have identified, is A, Swindle. So Moff.
Was it a car? Is that, that's what I was thinking. Remember?
Yeah, it's a little
race
like
car.
Formula on race.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't Formula. I think it was the Indian car, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a
Okay.
shit. it was a sports car anyway, racing car. Okay, so Moff, you've got a point, which I think makes it 1 point apiece.
Yeah.
All level.
no.
Moving into question 3. The tension is
getting tense.
non-existent. Here we go. Question number 3. In the G1 cartoon, right up your alley, boys. Right up. In the G1 cartoon, season 3, which Autobot said, as I've tried to teach you, undisciplined thinking can make even the simplest task impossible. That's as I've tried to teach you, undisciplined thinking can make even the simplest task impossible. Was it A, Perceptor, B, Alpha Trion, or C, Ultra Magnus? A, Perceptor, B, Alpha Trion, or C, Ultra Magnus?
Can I just say that
Ooh.
the voice that you done was Perceptor's voice, so I think you
Was
may have
it?
thrown us
Oh, well, it
a bit.
wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to be.
I felt like
Oh, sorry, I wasn't doing an impression. I was just trying to read
Everyone.
it.
I thought it was the actual voice.
Everyone.
I feel slightly bad now
I'd hire
because
somebody.
all of the lads, all of you, have put A, Perceptor,
Gonna be
which
wrong
was
now.
based
isn't it?
on the voice I used. But I wasn't trying to be Perceptor, so I
just
apologize.
too
I
good.
just must be so fantastic at acting. The correct
Yeah.
answer was actually C, Ultra Magnus, who says it to Rodimus
You didn't
Prime at
sound
the
boring
time.
enough, so
So yeah, I should have sounded more boring. Sorry, I should have sounded like the worst Autobot ever. Right, John?
Boring.
No, I'm joking, John. We all love Ultra Magnus here. Shattered glass, anyway. Right, so that means nobody gets a point.
oh.
That's
Ooh.
right, Paul. Oh, you're soggy. What was that word? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Anyway,
wet my-
right.
There you
So
go.
everybody's still on 1 point. Let's move on to question number 4. Here we go. Oh, how did the chat do with that one, Paul?
They all said A mainly, apart from Decepticon.
Oh,
Ed, and
I
Guzzy.
think that my voice was obviously so reminiscent of Perceptor, which was not intentional, that you all felt it was Perceptor.
It's the highly intelligent aspect of you.
If I read it like this, as I've tried to teach you, undisciplined thinking can make even the simplest task impossible. Next time I'll do a voice like that just to make it different. Yeah.
You are
Really?
You are
Sorry,
actually talented.
sorry, chat. And now you really will have one of those, Paul, if I use that voice. Anyway, here we go. Question number 4. In everyone's favorite Transformers continuity, Shattered Glass, what color scheme does heroic Decepticon Dirge have? So in Shattered Glass, what is the color scheme for heroic Decepticon Dirge? Is it A, yellow and blue, B, black and yellow, or C, green and blue? A, yellow and blue, B, black and yellow, or C, green and blue? Which color scheme does he have? And our panel has answered very quickly. All right, let's have a look, shall we? What about the chat? Maybe Paul tell us what the chat will put now, and then I'll.
There's a 20-second delay, so the chat just still guessing.
Oh, they still put their answers
Wesley
in,
went
sorry.
B. It's all coming in now. Ed put C. Adam put B. Guzzy put B. Deception's gone for V.
Good choice, John.
C, B, A. Simon went for Bisto's put what? Bisto's the quiz. Remember?
Drink that. Right, here we go. Question before we were looking at
We've lost.
for Shattered Glass Decepticon Dirge. A was yellow and blue, B was black and yellow, C was green and blue. Sam, you went for C, which is green and blue. Moff and Paul, you both went for B, which is black and yellow. The correct answer is B, black and yellow.
God damn it.
So that means it's now 2 points to Moff and to Paul and 1 point to Sam with one question left. So Sam, you need this one.
I need.
Unless, of course, we just let you win with the tiebreaker, which I might do because I just like messing around with people.
I think
So here we
should.
go. Question number 5. Here we go. Is everybody ready? Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
In everyone's favorite continuity, the IDW continuity, Thundercracker famously has a pet dog. But what was his name?
Famously is a strong
What's
that word.
he? Fido.
Don't mess with the wording of the questions, boy. Just listen. Right, here we go. Was the dog called A, Spike, B, Buster, or C, Sparkplug? A, Spike, B, Buster, or C, Sparkplug? What was the name of the dog? What was the name of the dog? What was
Famous
the name
dog.
of the dog? Haha. What was the name?
Everyone
Anyway.
knew.
Okay, our answers are in from the panel. Shall we first, before we reveal the answers, see what the chat have gone with?
Oh fuck! This chat have gone with B, 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 B.
I think B.
Oddly, B, B, B,
Bloody B.
B. Loads of B's.
B for
B.
Buster.
More B's coming in. Ooh, it might not
Well,
be what I put because that
The
wouldn't
chat
be.
will be shocked to know that the correct answer
It's A.
B. It is B.
Oh.
I'm afraid.
2 questions I
Time off.
actually knew the answer to. Man.
There you
I've done
go.
well tonight. like,
So,
I just
Moff, I
guessed.
believe that puts you on 3 points, correct? Paul, you're on 2, and Sam, you're on 1, which of course means that our winner for tonight is Moff. But we still have. So, Moff,
We've lost you.
Again, sir.
oh, come on. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
okay.
Yep,
Yep.
no.
There we go. Moff, you are clearly our winner, unless you're not, because we're about to find out in the tiebreaker question. So morally you are, but be
I
prepared.
don't
to
think
be
I've ever actually had the moral victory. I've won the other bit and annoyed Pete.
Enjoy
but I
it. Drink
think-
it in. Drink it in. Right. Today's question. I've stepped up slightly. So here's the question.
I'll
Some
get
of you,
out.
more observant, might have noticed Beast Wars Wolfang sitting behind me, still in his packaging that I picked up for a £5 from B&M, God knows how long
Nice.
ago, and I've never opened because
It's not a bad idea.
Beast
It's not a very good
Wars.
point.
Anyway, the question is, on the back of his packaging, it tells you how many steps it takes to transform him.
Oh,
How many steps does it take? No
Can I
clues
ask
from
a
me.
question?
But you're guessing. Well, I mean, you can ask. I might not answer it, but go on.
Yeah. When was it released?
Well, Beast Wars.
1996.
You know, the toy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was like 90, yeah, 96, 97, around there. So
I don't know what. How many steps? It's really rubbish.
Anytime, just take a guess.
Definitely
Sam. I
like
mean,
19 or
I think
20,
I can
Sam.
already see Paul and Moff have answered. So they've clearly gone. They clearly know their Beast Wars, and they've gone straight in there with no hesitation because they love a bit of Beast Wars. So I'll explain to the chat. So chat, what's happened is Paul's gone for 18 steps. Moff has gone for 16 steps. Sam's gone for 12 steps. Seems a little low, doesn't it? Except the problem is Sam is bang on. It's 12 steps. 12. See,
I know my Beast Wars.
12 steps to transform, which means from the jaws of humiliating defeat, Sam snatches victory. And remember, everyone, this was brought to you by Beast Wars.
Dave got it right as well. Well done, Toy Slice.
Well done to everyone who knew the answer to that question, or like me, just happened to have a seal one knee by, because you know. It doesn't. I mean, it looks a bit like a dog, I guess.
It would look really good.
For a fiver.
You know what the worst thing is? I hear this is really good. I probably should open it and have a mess around with it just to see. But anyway,
For a fiver, it's really good.
thank you to everyone for playing, and thank you for taking part in tonight's quiz. I
Thank
hope
you to you.
Yeah, well done, Sam. Well done, technically, Graham.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Technically, Graham's the winner,
Yeah.
but I feel like Sam needs this more. He needed it. Sam, have
It's
you won
most
one of
Man
these
United,
quizzes
you
when
need
you've
to
been
win
on? Yeah,
something.
well, that's reason enough, being
Yeah.
a Man United fan.
Yeah.
Have you won one of these since you've been on?
Yeah.
Your...
I
Oh, have
think
you?
I have. Yeah, I
Oh.
got. I flew.
Don't tell a lie. You didn't need it.
No, no. But I need a victory this weekend because tomorrow I shall be in Manchester to watch the Lou. So I need it.
Oh, good luck.
You'll
from
go
all
and
Arsenal
ruin
fans
everything.
everywhere. Go and smash him. If you can't smash him, just destroy Haaland's legs.
Yeah.
Either or is fine. I'll take either one. Right. Should we finish off then with a discussion time?
Wait.
What? Did you say wait?
Yes, I said let's
Oh,
do
sorry.
it.
Sorry. Discussion time.
We now return to the Transformers.
Haaland. Oh, he's just a beast, isn't he?
He's very good at football.
What's Ed's comment? Haaland. What's that? 3 to represent? Is that how many goals he's going to score?
Yeah, hat
or-
trick, I imagine.
3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has he scored
No,
already?
it'll be Semenyo because you know.
Oh, he's good as well. Oh God.
Oh,
gonna
I
get
was so overjoyed he wasn't cup tied midweek. That really worked out well for us.
Your rematch, haven't you? Hello, Robo Lucas has joined, and Nolsey, I saw you sneak in
Yay!
as well. Welcome to the
Lucas is in.
show.
And Knowlesy's in. Get in there.
3 minutes in. 3 minutes in what, Ed? You haven't said what happens at 3 minutes in.
Oh, Haaland to
Title of
score
your-
3 minutes in.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
Yeah, probably.
I hope
this is
not.
turning into football. The show. Shall we just talk about this weekend's football for the discussion?
Yeah,
I'm sure that won't cause most of the viewers to go.
No, discussion. So discussion today is, so we've seen a couple of these 2-packs come out. Are they a good thing or are they a bit of a cash grab? And are they becoming a little bit annoying, the repaints and the repacks as well? Gents, this was your idea, Andy, wasn't it? What was it based on? What's irked you recently?
It's not so, well. Has it irked me? I don't know. Right. So we've got these repacks that are coming out, and they are, from what we can tell, straight up repacks. I saw somebody commenting on the Scourge one, the now Studio Series Modern ETI Scourge, and they said, "Oh well, it's Scourge, but at least this time you get a what do you call it, blast effect." But the original Scourge came with a blast effect. I'm almost 100% sure of that. I mean, I don't use them. I don't use them, but I'm sure it did. So you're not even getting that new. Maybe it might be a different blast effect, I suppose. But Jesus, are you going to pay £35 for a blast effect? I don't think so. So the argument is: are these things good, or are they not? And the only way I can justify them is Hound. So I have pre-ordered Hound because I don't have Hound. I didn't buy the 5-pack because I wasn't bothered for the 5-pack because of the other repaints. There were repaints, I suppose. But I wasn't bothered for that. I just wanted the Hound. So I've ordered the Hound, and I can justify that to myself. For people who didn't get Scourge, I guess they can justify getting that. If the other bots in this Studio Series Modern Meets the Eye line are literally the same toys, like Will the Galvatron, that was on the list apparently as one we will be getting. Is that just going to be the Kingdom Galvatron repainted again? Or is it going to be the Studio Series 86 movie one in a different box. I don't know. I'm torn on it. I think if it's a figure I've missed out on, well, at least I get a chance to get it. But otherwise, it's just feels, I don't know, lazy. I don't know.
It's
Good
kind
point
of right,
from
but
perception. Sorry, go on, Graham.
I just realised I did have another pick up this week in the toy room, in the Transformer room, and it was the Thrust, the reissue Thrust. So I missed out on that, like, first time round. It was a pain in the arse to get. I missed out on it. So if you're somebody who doesn't have the toy, then this reissue bit is brilliant. Like, you're like, oh, like for you getting a Hound, you never did buy the 5-pack, so you must be happy. Like, I've got the Hound. There's also an aspect in the nicest way. I'm kind of glad I don't need to buy everything. Like, I don't mind not having to buy everything that's coming out. I was a lot more selective with what I bought from Hasbro last year. Didn't buy a lot of the Age of Prime stuff, and I feel as if I'm going to be even more like that this year. I genuinely don't mind if they just. What kills me is when they repaint it just slightly, and it's like, oh, is it enough to justify doing it up? But if it's just straight reissues, especially in the movie year, to release the figures that were for that bit, there will be people who have not collected and are jumping on because, oh God, that's the 40th anniversary of that film I love. And then they're able to pick it up. So I think it is good, but I still think it should be a side thing to doing your main thing. I think it shouldn't be like that's taking up slots. If you release 10 bots that are reissues, there's 10 slots of new stuff that we're not getting, and there's still toys from G1 that need a Generations toy or an updated Generations toy. So there are still things they could be doing.
You see it a lot with Hasbro did it across quite a few brands, don't they? I think Star Wars, the Black Series, they will reissue the living hell out. So like the Mandalorian, there must be 20 plus versions of the Mandalorian, and then all the variations of the different ones. You see Lego do it a bit, don't they? They re-release stuff. Loads of toy manufacturers do it. It's an easy way to make more money. Obviously, it must work because they do it so many times. We've seen so many re-releases of. What did we see more? What was it more recently with Hasbro? When you think back to Prime Wars, Combiner Wars,
as well in this Studio Series Modern Meteor line, which is the Studio Series Hot Rod, but they've changed. They have actually repainted it slightly.
That one's good because it's
fishing
changed.
rod.
Yeah.
You can justify that one because it comes with some extra bits, and the color is for the people who wanted something more like what they saw on the screen. Because the Hot Rod toy one was famously not done in that pinky kind of color, because Hasbro at the time was very much against anything that would be deemed to be girls' toys or to do with, it was it was the 80s, and it was a time when, boys' toys are like this and girls' toys are like this, and we will not have crossover in it, even though we saw some of that crossover in other toy lines.
Have you ever had it where you've seen a reissue and you've gone, oh, for fuck's sake, no, I want that one, and I don't want the one I forked out for? When I think of the first Earthrise Prime, I was like, this is awesome. And then they brought out the colour. I was like, oh, now I need that. So I had to sell that one, got that one. And then they brought out the dramatic effect one. And I was like, oh, now I need to buy that one. 3 toys. And the first one was great, but they just made the next one good enough.
Galvatron. The Studio Series Galvatron is a great example of that. We got the Kingdom one with all the crap all and muck all over it and the dodgy shoulders. Then we got a version of that without the crap and muck on it, and with the shoulders fixed. And then we got a comic book version with the grey Galvatron. Then we got the what do you call it? The changing one, the purple kind of translucent. Not translucent, but the colours to make it look like when he was becoming Galvatron. Then we end up getting the Studio Series Galvatron, which is the same toy in a slightly different shade of kind of violet, so it looks more like what was on the screen. So this is not new. It'd be strange if it's the whole line, like if every toy is a toy we've already had. And I get it, like toy companies do it saves money, totally get it, but I don't know. I think some of those toys could do with an update.
Can you remember see Sideswipe? Well, we could get 2 or 3 out of this mold. 19 releases later.
They'll still be releasing that in 20 years.
The Seeker, and it's a lovely mold. And the Seekers, you understand it. The Seekers are absolutely do new ones if you want. Like you do every single weird like they've done.
That previous Seeker
Tomcat
mold
one.
had so many official and unofficial like colours. It was crazy. But see, when it's like that, I really don't like the Sideswipe mold. I love that mold. I think it's such a
Yeah,
great
it's
toy.
good.
That almost every time it came out, I was quite like, if it was just another variation of Sideswipe, as in slightly different colour red, it feels cheap. But when it's all these different colours, like I kind of enjoy that.
Deep
But-
cover. He was really cool in blue.
Yeah. So I think it's a hard act and it's a hard balance to get it right. As you see, other companies doing it like Turtles. I'm looking at I've got Turtles reissues. The reissues of Turtles figures have been done every 2 or 3 years. They reissue the original Turtles figures again and again, and it is that aspect that I think they look at it going, there's going to be a new collector who's just starting off. It's the same as the argument of there will always be an Optimus Prime on the shelf because they always need to be able to. Somebody who's getting into it is very little going to want an Optimus Prime.
Because
Yeah.
it's just like I always think of like the Turtles. Like when you look at Transformers, it's got so many characters across the whole Transformers world, which is brilliant because then you could go into so many. There's so much you could get and make a new toy out of. And we've seen, and to be fair to Hasbro, like they have gone down some weird alleyways with like redoing toys you thought you would never got from like Counterpunch, stuff like that. You never thought that'd be getting a release sort of like 6 years ago. But then you look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when we actually had them in the late 80s, 90s. They were the amount of characters, the amount of heroes you had were actually quite limited, wasn't it? You only had like the 4, and you had April and Neil. And once you got Splinter, it's kind of like, oh, where'd you go from that? So then I found it a bit weird when they started re-releasing the main characters as like slightly different ones, because I think they had transforming ones where you could transform their heads, and then you saw the
it was like Master of the
Ghostbusters.
Universe, though, wasn't it? Master of the Universe kind of perfected that of taking almost every Master of the Universe character, not all, but almost everyone, was based off the exact same mold every single time, and then they made small tweaks and changes, head-to-head colors, flocking Moss Man, all that kind of stuff, just to get the most and make the most money out of it. But those were different.
Yeah, characters.
Same toy, but done in a way that made it different. Like repaints, like you mentioned Corden and you mentioned Deep Cover and things. At least that's a different color. It is supposed to represent that it's a different character. I think when it's just a repack, for those who've got it, it's a bit of a disappointment because you might have been hoping for a improved version of the toy. And for those who haven't got it, I totally get that it's great because you can get a hold of it when you didn't originally have it.
You said that you called it out when I was doing pickups, like that. You know, I've got 2 this week. That and Thrust, like, don't get me wrong, it's not as if I've had that all the time. I've had 2 this week where I missed out on it the first time round, and had that not, I was starting to see the aftermarket price go up at that point, and I was like, and that was, I'll be honest, I just reached out to Nick and just said, any chance you've got one hiding away in the bit before I start going paying the aftermarket price? Because as that aftermarket price goes up, you have to make that decision: am I getting it now and paying a little bit over, or am I waiting even longer and going up?
Yeah.
And then when he said, "No, don't stress with it. You'll be able to get one," I was like, "What? Relax." And the Thrust was the same. Like I didn't have a Thrust on my shelf for how long's that been since that came out? Because the price on it was crazy, and it got to the point where it was like, I'm just not going to have one. So when that came up, I'm like, well, I'm having that. And annoyingly ordered it, and then they've started doing this new Seeker mold, and it's like, oh, we're going to go through it again.
You see, with these repacks, I understand it better with something like Hound, because Hound was only available as part of that 5-pack. If you didn't buy the 5-pack, you didn't get it, and the 5-packs all sold out. So it's not like you can still get them. So that one I can get. And Thrust is another one that even Hasbro themselves admitted, yep, we've heard the fans, you want these toys. We know that we're getting, apparently, is it Runner Muck? The black,
you're right.
That's coming out at some point. You know, we've had others that were hard to get. Nova Prime was recently re-released, which is I love that toy. I realize it's just the Galaxy Prime that we'd already had.
It's such a good toy.
It's in those colors with that head sculpt. It's beautiful. So for people who missed out, that is brilliant, and that I totally get that. What I'd say though is most of those toys were re-released in their original packaging from a couple of years ago when they first came out. So they're not coming out and saying, "Aha, here's our new line of toys," and they're all repacks. That's what worries me about this. The information we saw in the news. Is this all going to be repacks of toys?
That Galvatron, for example, is shelf formed and
Yeah,
Smiths.
yeah.
It's
£30
you
at
know,
the moment.
clearance at places. To reissue that's not needed. Like that is a not needed figure. Like that's the ones where like I don't see the business sense in it. Forget the annoyance for us as collectors. As a business sense, like I wouldn't be picking that up because I'm like, well, what's the point? If you didn't buy it when it was on clearance last time, you did go buy it this time.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of those. I mean, it doesn't affect me because I don't buy them, but packs, 2 pack, 3 pack, 4 or the 5. That doesn't seem. I don't like that idea because you're not going to want all of them, and I get why they do it, but I don't like that. I think
that 5 pack was the worst for me because it was just slightly redecoed versions of the ones we already had. That's what killed me. I don't mind when it's been like the 4 pack that had like the Hasbro's missing link Ultra Magnus in it, and it had the
horrible.
The one that's been in Smiths recently. That's ended up in Smiths.
Yeah, because
I saw
that's
that, and I thought that was really good. It's
different.
£90 though.
But £90 isn't bad when you look at what the size of figures that are in it.
Yeah.
If you want
how much is a deluxe figure now? It's what, 25 quid?
Yeah.
And a Voyager's 35. So in that pack you got
So you're 110
one
quid.
Voyager and 3 deluxes. So you work it out actually. Plus they were figures you only, well, for now, until Hasbro re-released them individually, you could only get in that 4 pack. That 4 pack actually worked out quite decent value for what you're getting. Because all of the toys,
only if you want all the toys though, and this
is it. This is
It's so spread out. Like there's sometimes there'll be a bit of Beast Wars in there. Like if it was like, I don't know, the Insecticons and something, well, surely that would sell more. If it was 4 Seekers like Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, and another, that must
that's
sell
what Takara have
better
done, isn't it?
than these random 4 packs.
Takara have done the dramatic capture set with 3
They're much better.
Insecticons, and so you can, but that's Takara. That's the thing. It's not Hasbro who's chosen to do that. It's Takara trying to give you a pack of what they think we want, or at least in their markets anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Anything else, sirs, or should we round it up?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Really.
My neck hurts.
Oh.
Well, what can you say to that, eh?
It really hurts. Right. Well, listen, Moff, thank you for coming on. It's been a pleasure to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Sure, we'll see you soon, and you'll be on the show again. Same for you, Sam. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you again for everything, as always. Yeah, great fun.
I've got links to Primetime Toys. The shop is in the links down below. Samformers Instagram page was absolutely amazing. Is down below as well. So please,
everybody's going to be following Sam on Instagram already. Any Transformers fan worth their salt is following Sam's Formers on Instagram. For God's sake, you even transform.
There's a list of people that aren't. We're going to get around their doors and have words with them, Sam.
Yeah, living right. Yeah.
And if you don't already follow and use Primetime Toys, then are you even a collector? What's wrong
what are you
with you?
Sort it out. Sort it out. Yeah.
Get your geek on.
Get your absolute geek on. Sam, bash Man City tomorrow, yeah, mate. Sort them out.
Definitely. Yeah. 10-0.
I love your optimism. If it's 10-0 tomorrow, I'm going to feel such.
Lined up.
Like, oh my God.
The only way I can get through a day like tomorrow.
Well, if you're not drinking alcohol, yes.
Yeah.
I think you'll beat them. We'll be back next Friday, 8 o'clock. You can head to the Facebook. Oh, my neck. You can head to the Facebook group, Transformers the Show. We'll chat to you all week, and Andy will whisper in your ear. Until next time, see you later. Bye-bye.
It's time for Transformers, the show! From Michael Bay to Marvel, UK, everyone on in between. Breaking news and toy reviews, every robot turns wet green. Grab a brew and join the crew, become part of our scene. Bring your mom, let's drink her own, make sure you're at least 18. Welcome to the show, third party and let's roll. Friday nights, let's go, Transformers the show.
dick.